last session, you guys came back from your excursion beneath the city of Chrisfell and your battle with Clockwork and his minions, and decided to spend the rest of your week resting, for one, and two, really considering how you're going to get to... You guys knew where you were going to go. You were going to go to Jin's family in a woods, town that no one knew how to get to but Jin, but had some difficulty figuring out how to get there. Before that, however, on the same day you guys got back, before you guys got a long rest, you were greeted in Valxis's tower by his father and his two sisters, who seemed to be back from some sort of mission. Finoa and Viviana were sort of showing off their personalities a little more than most of you had seen outside of Valxis, as they hadn't really been around you guys much. Finoa turned down the offer to party with you guys that night, whereas Viviana was suggesting heavy drinking and trying to really get to figure you guys out, because you're a lot and everyone kind of picks up on the fact that you guys are a lot. But nonetheless, you guys decided to have this party, and amidst this party was a conversation between Valxis and Jin. This is after you guys had played a game of who can find Drell the fastest. Let me show you. Basically, she wanted to see party tricks, and Jin had a brand of castigation that he could use to track people down, and you guys went through the city to track him down and then came back.
God, we're so lame.
Yeah, real fun game. She had a total
so lame.
blast, rolls eyes. Nonetheless, you guys got back.
Cool. I just wanted to use a power.
You guys got back, and it was sort of brought to the forefront that Sheila's most likely not coming back. And if she does come back, it's not going to be for long. And kind of explained that due to the fact that Valxis turned down working with the Winterlight family and the underground business that they conduct, which Sheila does, that it's likely that she's going to be continuously sent on missions and kept as far away from you guys as possible so as not to reveal any secrets of the family business. And Jin did not like that. Stormed up to his room, was found later by Drell flipping a knife with fury in his eyes in his bedroom, like a brooding, angry teenager ready to kill someone, and was later approached by Finoa, who had recently walked downstairs to discuss something with her father in the kitchen. And Finoa attempted to convince Jin to get some payback on Valxis, sort of letting out a bit of her pent-up aggression towards decisions that Valxis has made his whole life that have affected her. And after that was turned down, Jin decided to go to bed. Everyone kind of went to their separate rooms to go to sleep. Then you guys spent about an hour and a half in real time discussing the cost and how much you wanted for horses before someone was like, oh shit, maybe we should go see if we have the airship. And after checking with that, you found out that Captain Meredith Fawn is on some sort of leave or vacation, as is the first mate. And you were met by a new captain, Captain Gindrith, who's a tabaxi man. And he was informed by Captain Meredith Fawn that Mary would be able to uphold the role of first mate during your travel, after being told by Ben, Valxis, and I believe Drell was there, that Mary is called Mary the Chosen One, and that she's special, and he would soon see what that meant. You guys gathered everything you wanted from Chrisfell, made your way to the airship dock the next day, boarded the ship, and Mary, the Chosen One, was met with fascination from Captain Gidrith, who had her taken away to go do her first mate rolls. And the rest of you sort of settled in on the ship as it took off, heading towards Galuvia. But you guys haven't declared whether or not you're landing in Galuvia or whether you're trying to go a little bit past Galuvia and land somewhere over the trees in another country. That was never clarified at any point what the decision is here.
We will not be crossing other country territory. Okay. We will stay in the country.
Half of you were saying we're just going to land in Galuvia, and the other half were like, yeah, we're going to fly a little bit past Galuvia over the river into the trees, and then we'll try to just figure it out from there. So, you know.
You know how it goes.
Nonetheless, you guys have taken off towards Galuvia. Mary, you are taken below deck by this Tabaxi man. I believe, I haven't watched back the VOD and it's been 2 weeks, but I do believe I described him as jet black fur with like piercing eye, like glowing almost eyes. And he goes, Mary, First Mate, if you don't mind, can I ask how you received the title The Chosen One? And what that is to mean for our ship and our crew?
I'm the what?
The Chosen One? We were told by Master Vaxis, the tall, pale one, and the blue dragonborn, that you are known as The Chosen One. And we made sure to prepare you a special room, if you could come with me.
Wait.
And he leads you down, and you've been down this hallway before, and you guys had done this when you were on this ship chasing down those two, smugglers, technically. They were smuggling goods. And you find that the captain's office is now not the captain's office. And you open the door, he opens the door and leads you in, and you have this fucking elegant room. I'm talking better than Valxis's room on this ship. They gave you a full king-size bed, you have tapestries and rugs, and you have your own desk, and they put paper in an inkwell with a feather for you if you needed it. They have a bunch of chests for you to store your, anything you have. They don't really know what you'd want. And there's a side table that's got an assortment of really old fancy alcohols and plates, bowls of fruit, fresh fruit, some that aren't even found in the Empire. And he goes, I will hope you'll find your accommodations up to task for the Chosen One.
Are you sure this isn't your room?
Oh, no, I'm very positive. No, I am the captain, but you are the Chosen One. And we could not travel without the Chosen One without giving her, accommodations that go with the title. I'm just a captain. I just need to sleep 6 hours a night in a cot before I get back up to the wheel. So it's not that big of a deal. You're going to be working very hard as the first mate, and it's an honor to have you aboard. But as the Chosen One, if you don't want to do those duties, just pass them off to somebody else. We want, you're sort of making the decisions here.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Oh, man. Nice.
19. You kind of get the grasp that he doesn't know what the Chosen One is supposed to be, but the amount of importance that Drell, Valxis, and Ben put behind the title made him seriously concerned that he was chauffeuring someone who's even more important than Valxis Winterlight, and that he needed to make sure that you were taken care of, and that the idea that you were also going to be the first mate confuses the shit out of him, because why would someone
so important
be doing the work of the first mate on this ship? So he's confused, but he's being genuine about what he's presenting to you.
Well, I really appreciate this, but are you sure?
Am I sure about what?
That, I don't know. This feels like the captain's quarters. You're the captain's. The ship isn't right now.
They've renovated the old first mate's quarters to have my cot in there, so it's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Like I said, if you don't want to do your job as a first mate, it was sort of As far as I'm aware, thrust on you by Captain Meredith Fun. Just let me know. I do have crew members aboard who have been well trained and will be able to take that mantle from you. But I've also heard you're the best of the best, and that you take your time as the chosen one to be an upstanding first mate.
Yeah. I don't mind doing the first mate duties. Yeah, I'll be up there.
Okay, wonderful. Is there anything else you need? Anything we can get you?
Oh no. This is perfectly enough and beyond.
Okay, well, we'll make sure that you have a wonderful journey.
Thank
Whatever
you.
you do, do not tell Vanxis that you are being considered by the crew as more valuable cargo than he is.
Oh, I will certainly not.
And he goes, now, if there's not anything else, may I be dismissed, please?
Oh, of course. Go.
He
Whatever you need to do.
bows. He with his arms behind his back, he bows and then walks away.
This weird power dynamic where the first mate is higher than the captain, and
What have y'all done?
You guys upstairs.
I
You
feel like
guys.
we've created an actual paradox.
You guys are all upstairs. You guys saw that after he walked away with Mary, Drell and Kelo immediately went to like the mess hall to go see what kind of food they had to offer in the mess hall. So right now it is Ben, Valxis, Aphelion, and Jin just top deck as you guys have lifted off. Chrisfell slowly fading out of view behind you. As you guys are heading southwest.
Y'all's choices. Allowing her to go alone with someone.
They made their decision by calling you the chosen one. I don't know.
Well,
Y'all
not
are
me.
butthole.
Wasn't me, but it was me.
You definitely.
I was there.
Was it Ben who called her the chosen one first?
It was.
Ben,
I,
Ben
no, it was
such a
Kelo.
little shit. Was it?
it
Oh,
was
it was Kelo,
Kelo.
not Drell. It was Kelo that was with you, not Drell. So yeah,
Hilo was with us, but I was the one who said it.
yeah.
Wait, you said it? Oh, yeah.
He
you were
said
with
it.
us?
Kelo.
Who all was
Kelo
with
egged
there?
it. It was you three. It was three of you.
Mm-hmm. Kelo and
I
accomplices.
think Drell and Jin stayed back to do something specifically, and then Aphelion, I don't remember what you were doing.
I wasn't with those three.
Yeah, it was
Okay, so
three
it was
stayed
me,
back.
It was
three
me,
left.
Kelo, and Drell.
No, you, Kelo, and Ben went to the
I
ship deck.
believe. So while
was
Jin
Drell?
was having his
Ben was the one that
fuming,
called him the chosen one.
Grail tried to talk to him. All still at the tower. I was still at the tower. Mary's still at the tower. But then the three is
Okay,
Ben,
okay.
Kilo, and Voxus went.
Okay,
Ben,
got it.
Kelo,
I
Valxis
remember.
went to go check out the airship.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got my people mixed up.
you
Sorry,
four
it's
are
been
above deck.
2 weeks.
You watched three of them kind of like march off. What are you guys doing with your time?
Jin will probably just he's probably still coming down from his thing. He's probably like sitting in the crow's nest, just flipping a knife or sharpening his
I
sword,
do
just like a
remember
fucking zombie.
At the end of last session, as soon as you guys boarded, you sort of just like walked right past Valxis with a look on your face and just went right ahead. So
Did I
you go
notice
up to
it?
I don't think he was trying to hide it. He's clearly pissed at you. But he went up to the crow's nest. You guys, unless someone follows him, you don't really know what he's doing up there, but he's up there.
What's the
Aphelion,
view like?
you kind of, it's interesting. You're pretty high up in the air, but you're not like airplane high. Like I said, Chrisfell is slowly fading away behind you. You do see to the northwest, just in the distance, snowy mountains. You don't see how far the snow goes down as there's forest ahead of you to the north. It's not like you can see into other countries or see other cities in the distance. It's a lot farther of travel than that. But you are above the Empire, which in its own way is a mix of sort of fall into winter season beauty. There's, as you guys are entering fall, coming out of the summer of this world, and you look below, you do see spotted forests and different colors, browns, oranges, yellows, reds. as you guys are traveling southwest, and obviously, like I said, as you look north, you start seeing more pine tree forests, snow coming off of mountains, clouds off in the distance above those snowy mountains, but it's bright and early in the day. It's nothing really to see in particular. You don't have a view on the forest that Drell burned down, so you don't know the condition of said forest, but yeah.
Just take a deep breath in.
It's some fresh air, if not a little bit cold, which makes it all that much fresher. It's a very good inhale of fresh air after spending 2 days below the city of Crisfell and your last week amidst marble and the nobility and perfumes and candles and all sorts of foods. This is the first, like, good breath of clean, fresh, out of the city air you've had in a couple weeks. Even your travel to Cathal and the Isle of Descrish was still, like, sort of plagued with industry and swamp.
Awesome. Just gonna take it all in, drop the shoulders a bit, and just relax and just bask in it. Amazing.
For sure. Did you guys take Bamboozle with you?
Yes.
You left. I know you, because he asked to stay. You guys left Stool in the tower of Valxis Winterlight, but you guys took Bamboozle with you. He's currently thriving. He is just flying in circles around the ship. He's got, I mean, at this point, full language. So he's not, just bamboozling around, like just saying bamboozle. But you see that he's flying around the ship, and every lap he does, he transforms into a different flying creature. And it's just
that's sick. That's actually so cool.
Just like an owl, an eagle, a hawk, just as he's blasting in circles around this thing. Just enjoying himself. It's the first time that you guys have taken him out anywhere that's outside of the city. So he's really enjoying open sky that isn't inside that fucking cage for the first time.
Bamboozle's gonna, like, leave and go on his own adventure, and then when we're in, like, the final boss battle of this fucking campaign, he's gonna
show up like a
show up. He's gonna be giant,
fucking from the cliffside.
It just loses all.
He won't be giant. He'll just be 9 feet tall.
He just
blacks out the sun.
Goes through puberty. It's no longer the squeaky voice. It's just Bamboozle.
Dude, if I had the deep register for it, I would do it. But
that'd be sick, dude.
Nonetheless, Ben, Valxis, what are you guys doing? You kind of just saw everyone go off in their own direction. Aphilion's kind of at the front of the ship, just drinking in the open air, and you two are still sort of just on your own.
Bamboozle. You. That's his disguised voice, by the way.
I don't know how to phrase this.
Are you saying something out loud to Ben?
I'm saying this to Ben, yeah. Kind of like turned, just looked at him. Did I make the right decision?
Like about leaving your family?
That's one of them, probably the biggest one. Yeah.
Well, I suppose leaving the family business.
Did I fuck up?
I mean, probably wise to look inwards for that validation than outwards. I can't really say whether it was a good decision or not.
Okay.
Suppose time would tell.
Right. If you need me, I'll go. I'll be in my room downstairs.
Okay.
You go downstairs. You're walking down the hallway towards your room, and you pass the captain going the other way, and you see Mary standing in front of an open door at the end of the hallway.
She's just.
It's not my room.
It looks
right?
like the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Which Captain Meredith Fawn always had a better room than you the entire time she was chauffeuring you around.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll just. Can I see into the room? Like I know it's the captain's quarters. Like.
I mean, are you just trying to beeline straight to your room and get a glance as you go by, or as you like walk towards it, or are you stopping and getting a look while Mary's standing there?
I'll keep moving towards my room.
Make a perception check.
Good at these guys.
13. I mean, you see past her as you're just walking in the direction. You don't like come across like you're specifically trying to like see through. Definitely a new bed. Definitely looks a lot more elegant than anything that's ever been in the captain's quarters before. It's about all you can get at a quick glance as you go to your room, which is probably like 2 or 3 doors earlier on the side of the hall instead of the end.
Yep.
You should open your door and go in your room?
I'll like open the door, stop, and like look at Mary and go, why is the captain's quarters door open?
She'll walk up to Voxus and.
Are you leaving the door open?
No, she's gonna shut it.
Okay. She shuts. You watch her shut the door to the captain's quarters.
Then I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, Voxus,
Huh?
I don't know what they did, but this captain thinks I'm really, really, really important, and I feel like he's giving me the room that you should have. He thinks that I'm the chosen one. Do you know what they told him?
He just keeps a really blank face. You're the chosen one?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Do you know anything about it? You don't? You do?
You know, You know, Meredith Fawn did speak highly of you, so.
But not that high.
I'm not too sure.
Voxus, do you want to trade rooms? Because I feel like this is something
No, I can't sleep in the captain's quarters.
Well, then I don't know if I can.
Well, I mean, he offered it to you, so obviously you can.
But if he offered it to me and now I'm offering it to you, are you sure you don't want to sleep there? It's like
I'm good.
I don't know what's happening, and then she's just gonna like blank stare, just kind of like walk away.
Okay.
When she walks away, he starts he'll chuckle at it. It's like, okay, cool, good. And they go in his room.
Okay, Mary, where are you going?
Probably back on deck, or back on deck. She'll just go ahead and just dive into first mate stuff.
Sure. You're going around making sure everyone's doing their job. You had spent a little time like shadowing the first mate before and doing everything he was doing, and now that you're by yourself, it's a little more daunting than shadowing someone and just mimicking everything they do. So you kind of go up to every crew member and ask them what their job is. And then after they explain to you what their job is, then make the assessment as to whether or not they're doing it right. So you just walk up to and like whenever one of them's like, "Shouldn't you know what I'm doing?" and you're like, "I'm testing you. I'm the first mate. Listen to me." You know, like that kind of thing. Like, so you're clearly there's a little bit of like confusion as a lot of people look at you, and then like they'll catch eyes with the captain who's currently top deck at the wheel, and he'll like glare, and you'll catch one of these glares, and they'll be like, yeah, yes. First mate, milady. Here's what I do. So and then like you see like there's a little bit of panic that they're like, oh fuck, did we fuck up? Are we treating this person like they're not just the first mate? Fuck. Oh no. So there's this weird sort of mood on the ship with the crew, but you guys are moving steadily.
Cool.
Jin, Crow's Nest. What are you sharpening this knife with?
His teeth.
No, Jin was either sharpening his sword with the knife,
Okay.
or just flipping the knife.
Okay.
But we'll just do it where he's sharpening it with a knife, and he's just kind of
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
If this is below a 10, you break the knife.
Don't have a whetstone.
I don't think he does. Okay.
44.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if it's actually working, but you kind of like the sound of the shing,
He's just up there just staring down at Aphelion.
There's a guy who like climbs up the ladder and sees you with the knife and goes, I'll come back. Just goes back down the ladder.
No,
Jin will poke his head over. Hey, you can.
By all
you can.
means,
It's-
I think you're keeping a better watch up here than I ever will. I'll be back in a few hours.
Yeah, sure. Once you come back,
Okay.
we'll switch.
Okay.
It's like a post. Yeah.
And he starts going back down the ladder, and there's like you see a bead of sweat coming down as he saw you with a knife and a sword and was like, "Fuck that."
I guess while Jin's up there, he'll just take in the view. Like, I'm
Did you say you
assuming
were
he
staring
just
at
sees
Aphelion?
like, yeah, he'll look at Aphelion and like just stare around. He just doesn't know where to look, but he's just looking around.
Can you, Aphelion, give me a perception check, please?
Just
You have like crazy eyes, so like knowing someone's staring at you probably is something you notice. Yeah. With a 25, you absolutely like you're breathing in, you like take a breath and like crack your neck, you turn around and you're just kind of like looking around, look up Jin's staring straight at you.
He's just.
I mean, it's a tall crow's nest. I don't know if you can really get the expression of his face, but he's staring at you. Jin, you see him salute to you. You're probably
just
still in the middle of sharpening the
yeah,
sword.
he doesn't
You're
stop
just
sharpening.
looking at Aphelion sharpening the sword.
While he salutes me.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Jin likes this feeling.
Jin likes being intimidating to a bunch of people.
Yeah. Plus enjoyment for Jin. I mean, what does he see around? I'm assuming we're just in like a giant like open air, so it's like clouds and shit.
You're in the open air, but an airship doesn't travel like I said to the height of a plane. So it's not like everything below you is like ants. But I mean,
Okay.
You guys are currently traveling the stretch of distance between Chrisfell and Uvdethis.
Do I see the burned down forest?
No. So this is out. That forest is too far. Sorry. What you actually do see is in that distance, off in you don't see the forest, but you do see in the sky to the southeast, just sort of like black smoke, just like a smoke cloud that's probably been there for a few days, if not a week and a half. But again, like I said, to the north, you see in it. You traveled east the last time you were on an airship, and coming north from Aljef, you hadn't had that dream yet. But traveling west by southwest, this is your first time being able to gaze north and really see the snow mountains that have been described to you as the home of the Lich, that have been plaguing your dreams. The one that had that cave that you walked into full of blood, where you saw a possible present where Cain and Cassandra would have been happy. One where you would have been the leader of your people. And one where you see Cain having killed everyone you've ever known and loved. It's the first time you're able to gaze on those mountains. The same mountains that Kelo's told you there's no shot you guys are going back there. The same ones that Kelo and Henry lost their friends in. Where this being, this lich that you've heard so much about, seems to have its lair. And it's so crazy and so daunting that it's right there. And you can see it.
Jesus.
But it's not where you're going.
Jin is gonna crawl down the ladder and look for Kelo.
Okay. Pause on that as you go find Kelo and Drell, who are currently chowing down in the in like the dining hall of the, or like the mess hall of the ship. Valxis, what you doing in your room?
Jerking it.
Nice.
No.
Why not? Fuck it. You haven't gotten laid in a while.
You know, that's pretty.
Sure, yeah, we'll do it.
That's
Yeah,
a pretty
okay.
fair and human response.
door.
That's not even like that bad. Yeah.
What do you?
Lots
What
of-
else are you doing in your room? I'm not saying we're sitting here role playing you jerking it. I'm saying what else are you? What are you doing in your room?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Why did Valxis go to his room just to chill? Taking a nap?
I don't know. I just needed some. I needed a place to go, and I sold my room. Oh. He'll go into his room.
Mhm.
He'll do his business.
Okay.
And then he'll change out of the clothes that he's wearing again
Mhm.
into more comfortable clothing.
Sure.
Then go to a mess hall. And
How's your writing coming
Wait.
along?
how's my what?
The writing of the stories in which you change up all the names. You don't remember that you
Yeesh.
were doing that?
We'll do that. That's a good one.
Did you forget you were doing that as Valxis? That you were telling you were writing down and detailing your stories and
I did forget that.
yeah.
There was a lot. There's a lot that has happened.
haven't really written in that since right after you met Kelo or before you met Kelo.
Well,
You
because-
did it. You were writing in it when you were in the cart.
Yeah, well, because now he has to edit. Because now he has to remove stuff from what he's done to from it. Not remove it, but he never write about it.
You don't even have the publishing rights.
Fuck. I have to just change everyone's names. It'll just be a different name,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll be the exact same story that she publishes, just with the real names.
Okay.
Well, if you publish
Um,
first,
Let's say you write for a little bit before you also end up going to the mess hall. Dude, once the two of them get here, it's going to be right into RP with a bunch of you, I guess.
Post nut clarity writing.
imagine having any motivation post nut.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I had to make it. It was right. The joke was there. I
Fucking
had
hell.
to.
AJ, what is Ben doing?
Moving
Moving
probably
past
just chilling up deck.
Just chilling? How many days
Just
do you have left
chilling.
on your armor training?
9, I think. I think I had like 4 or 5 days.
I think you did have 5 days. I wrote something that, never mind. I'm gonna ignore that entirely. What I wrote down about your character. So you're just chilling top deck, Aphelion. When you break out of your enjoying of the air, Ben's kind of just standing around. Everyone
Probably
beelining
right.
it for the mess hall is difficult because the two people you guys are trying to
I
go talk to
know, I
aren't
know.
here.
But the mess hall is where it's at.
True. Aphelion, what are you doing with the rest of your morning or day?
Fuck around. Let's go fuck around and find out what's in the mess hall.
God damn it.
I mean, he could run into Jin while Jin's coming down the ladder.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Well, actually, Jin, you get down to the bottom of the ladder and you see the guy that was like supposed to be in the crow's nest observing is sort of just leaning against the crow's nest. Sees you come down and
Your turn.
and he goes, "Okay, that was quick. Okay, yep. Sure.
I got bored.
Yeah. Okay." And he just starts climbing the ladder. Confusion on his face as he's like, "I didn't know I was taking shifts with people. This is my job to be in the crow's
This is
nest."
my job.
As Aphelion comes walking towards you.
Hey,
Hi. Did you get it all out?
no,
Just a little bit left.
a lot of it.
I I was just gonna go and see what kind of food they might have on the ship.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could eat. Maybe I could help out. What are you doing at the front of the ship?
Decompressing.
From what?
A lot.
Oh, the whole imprisonment thing?
That and just a little bit too much time in the big city. Sometimes it can be a bit much.
What? I mean, yeah, the things we get into, it's a lot. It's intense. But like, this is kind of the line of work we do.
I mean, this, like, the trouble was fine. It was just the noise. I don't know, it just feels a little bit too much sometimes.
Oh, like being down in the city?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, getting caught in the crowd is kind of, it's a lot. I mean, have you been in like many cities before this?
There was the
I
one
mean, aside
in
from
the
Pie and Tie when
Empire.
we came during a festival.
There was that one as well. I guess this would be technically fifth?
In your entire life.
6?
Belloc,
Belloc, Hedron, Pine Tie, Eintris, Algif, Chrisfell. And
Chrisfell.
Cathal's pretty much a city. So 7, and you're going towards another. But basically, Jin, you get the grasp that only cities that Aphelions ever been in are ones you guys were in together.
You have like a hood you could pull over your head when you just kind of want to tune shit out?
I guess, but it feels like that doesn't help for the most part.
Well, I guess if we ever get into a spot where you're just kind of over it, just let me know. We can get out of there. Because I get how you feel, especially coming from like a small village in the forest. I myself have been bouncing around for like the past 10 years, so it's normal. But the first year, it's a lot.
Sure, I just don't want to force the group out of somewhere that they may want to stay in a bit longer. Just because I'm uncomfortable.
Who cares? One person makes the whole thing different for all of us, so who cares if it really changes that much? Because you don't want to be there.
Who cares?
Just saying, if we don't want to stick around at a place because people want to stay longer, you can just bounce. Go to your room, do whatever you want.
I used to like that idea, but lately it's not been an option that I really thought of.
Yeah, I used to think the same, but after things have transpired, you got to really start learning how to prioritize some time for yourself. Because a lot of shit can get upended really quickly in just a group mentality.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You hungry?
Famished.
As you
You
guys
can
are
sit with me
walking,
while we eat. Yeah.
as you guys are walking towards the door that goes down to the below deck of the ship, that would lead to the mess hall, the captain on the wheel actually passes off the wheel and goes, "Excuse me, hold up, real quick, if you don't mind, both of you," and then like. Instead of like going down the stairs, just kind of like leaps over the railing and lands in front of you.
What the hell? Okay.
He goes,
yeah.
What did I do something?
That was just cool. I just was expecting something like you walk around the stairs and you stand here awkwardly. That was.
I don't know. I do things for expediency. So I've sort of been getting mixed understanding about where we're going. I know we're going towards Galuvia, and we do have the ability to dock in Galuvia, but I was also informed that we'd be going past Galuvia to some sort of forest in the west. It's sort of in between the Drythronian Kingdom and the Greatlands, an area that isn't really owned by any specific country or kingdom or empire around here. So, where are we going? Might we be landing in Galuvia? I meant to ask either the Chosen One or Mr. Winterlight, but both of them are off doing their own things.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at my map real quick so I can understand this to give a better answer. Because I'm assuming Jin would have looked at a map before doing all this.
Basically, if we land in Galuvia, we have to cross that bridge and then hike it up into the forest. Or we land somewhere near the forest.
I mean,
based on the map.
I don't know. I mean, Galuvia is like the next closest spot because we're just checking some stuff out in that forest. If you can get us closer to that forest, great. But if not, we can walk it in.
I mean, I would have to ask the Chosen One and Mr. Winterlight if the plan wasn't.
Why do you keep saying the Chosen One?
That's what I was told she was called. The first mate, Mary the Chosen One. It was the tall pale individual and the Loxodon. Both.
Oh, I guess they're getting along. No, yeah, she's the Chosen One.
Ah.
I just was curious how you. I'm just curious how you knew that.
Well, we made sure to accommodate her correctly. So
good, yeah.
Yes. Nonetheless, we could dock in Galuvia. It'd be rather easy. When it comes to going past Galuvia, as long as we don't travel into Drythronian Kingdom borders, is it okay that an Empire koi ship is seen wherever you're going? Because we are kind of a large target to be seen in the sky.
Maybe we just land in Galuvia and we just figure it out from there.
Well, if you discuss it with the two of them, the Chosen One or Mr. Winterlight, and let us know. I mean, we have a few days, if not roughly 5 or 6 days, to get to Galuvia. So
5 or 6 days?
I mean, if you were to be traveling by horse, it'd be multiple weeks.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's crazy how quick it is. That's like...
Oh, yes. Well, as long as we take a break in Uvdethis so that our ship could feed and be kept going. It doesn't like traveling for 5 days straight. But unless that's what the Chosen One and Mr. Winterlight like, and then we'll push it to as far as it will let us go.
Okay.
So,
is there anything to do in Uvdethis?
How do you mean?
How long will we stop there for it to
just
eat?
Quick rest, land there one night, leave the next morning, so that they can sleep and rest, eat, and then go.
Okay.
But I don't know what you mean by, is there something to do? Like, are we stopping there because we have to? No. We're stopping there for...
No, not like that. Like, is there something to do, like, while we're there for the night just to kill time?
If you wish to deboard and do something, as long as you come back before we depart the next morning, it'd be fine. Well, we wouldn't depart without you, but...
Will that make your life easier or harder? Or not easier. Would it make your life harder if I deboarded? Would that be like shit you'd have to take care of or not?
No. We do not, I mean, it's recognized that the ship has left Crisfell, but whoever is on it is not relevant at any given time, as far as I'm aware. I don't know what you deboarding would do for us in terms of...
I just thought you'd have to do like paperwork or something.
No paperwork for me if I were to let you deboard for 8 hours, but... I mean, it depends on what you do. You could drink, you could go to a tavern. If you don't like your accommodations here, you can get food from Uvdethis. If you don't find the food in the mess hall satisfactory, I mean, you could do whatever you like.
I think I'll probably just like drink or something.
I mean, we have alcohol on board, but if you'd like, the atmosphere of a tavern or a bar, then we could, by all means, as long as you make it back aboard the ship, that's all that matters to us. Unless the Chosen One or Mr. Winterlight decide to leave you behind.
If that happens,
We are
that
not in
happens.
charge of making sure you are on the ship. I apologize if
Gotcha.
that seems harsh.
No, that's fine and fair. I don't
Look,
expect
if he
it.
wasn't, because, going to this place for him.
Yeah, well, if Jin decides to fucking hop ship as you guys are going to Galuvia, that'll be real interesting.
Well,
But nonetheless, I'll get back to the wheel. Discuss it with your two superiors, where you'd like to be going.
All right, superiors.
Well, I mean,
That's right. I just
We-
forget. You
we
get so
are- I
close to
mean,
them.
I-
It's such a funny word to hear.
well, I have it here. And he pulls out a journal and he goes, let's see. Then he flip, licks a thumb, flip. You are Jin, correct?
Yeah.
You are Mr. Winterlight's hired bodyguard, so technically he'd be considered your employer, which then would
Yeah.
make him your superior. Although I don't
Yeah.
understand how the Chosen One factors into your employment.
Oh man, the chosen one. She is just.
He pulls out like a
Don't
fucking...
cross her. Is all I can say.
He pulls
Don't
out like
cross
a
her.
mini inkwell and a feather and goes, "Don't cross her.
Yeah,
make her
don't-
angry. Of course, we were
Yeah,
not
don't get on
planning
her
this,
bad
but
side.
What happens if we get on her bad side?
But you don't
Nothing
want to
good.
know.
You don't want to know. You
Don't.
ever seen like
want
tentacles
to
appear?
appear where?
Like
Just
ethereal.
up here.
No, I have not seen ethereal tentacles appear out of nothing. Is that the thing that can happen if you cross her?
Jin is
One of the
just
many.
quietly nodding with his eyebrows raised.
He like frantically
Yeah.
writes that down in an empty page in the back of the journal. Aphelion, can you make a perception check for me? 27. Mary,
Need to
can
get
you make a
better
sleight of
food.
hand check for me?
Okay.
Once again, Aphelion, you witness the quick re-upping of the disguise self spell. As Mary, the chosen one, the first mate, comes down the set of stairs and is walking to the front of the ship to go check on someone on the front of the ship. And you see, as she's walking by, she comes down, like you're facing the door to the back of the ship that goes below deck. So your left is the stairwell she's coming down. But it's if you were facing out the front of the ship, it'd be the right side. The entire left side of her face doesn't have the green anymore.
Oh.
The entire left side of her face. And as she like turns and sort of just like, I'm assuming like waves or something, Mary, as you're walking by, the other side of her face is still green. And it's weird because you're seeing her eyes in two different spaces now. You're seeing the eyes that, weirdly enough, this disguise self is not entirely what Mary would look like if she wasn't what she was because of the hag. Her eye color, which I'm pretty sure what are your eye colors in the disguise, Mary?
In the disguise,
Yeah.
they're
Pink.
like brown.
Brown. You see her eyes are sort of a bright green.
Oh, gotcha,
The one
gotcha.
eye. The one
Yeah.
eye is a bright green, and the other side of her face is still the green with the thorns. It's actually weird. The flowers themselves, on the left side of her face, the one that you see amidst the quick change of the illusion, there are no flowers. That crown goes away. And on the right side, you still see the pink eye and the black void with the white like hair, the green skin, the teeth. But seemingly the illusion she's created isn't entirely what she might look like at the end of this. but
Mm-hmm.
it is slowly going away, the green. And as soon as the illusion comes back up, you see that green eye turn back to brown.
Mm-hmm.
The flowers reappear in her head.
Chosen one?
Is that just an
Yeah.
acknowledgement,
Yeah.
chosen one? Yeah. He's just you waved and he acknowledged chosen one as you walked by.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You can tell.
What's that
What's your
about?
passive insight, Aphelion?
It's like 18.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you trying to
18.
disguise that this whole chosen one thing is slightly bothering you, Cass?
She's just a little confused about it. So
Are you
like, whatever
hiding that
you
you're
say
confused?
Not really. Just
Cool.
she's just kind of yeah.
You say chosen one and like acknowledge, and she looks fucking confused. Like she doesn't know what the fuck's going on or why it's going on. And to be honest, you don't know entirely what's going on,
my head.
Aphelion, or why it's
In
going
my
on.
head, listening to the previous conversation between the captain and Jin, in my head, seeing her out, she's a little bit confused. Now I'm confused and be like, wait, what?
Yeah,
And
you
then
don't want to get on her bad
hear,
side.
You hear, as you're getting confused, Aphelion, you hear in the back of your head, hey, since when is she the chosen one? Should we have been like did we get ourselves in too deep? It's the first time you've heard Perry in a good while.
Yeah,
just think-
crazy.
I'll think. I don't quite know yet.
Have
I
we
don't
been
think that
like
the-
harboring some chosen one?
No, well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. This seems just like another thing that Drill might have pulled.
When?
I don't know. It just seems like something he might do.
Well, be cautious. We don't want to be like caught around any chosen ones. Your dad was known as like some sort of chosen one at some point, and I listen, we all,
What?
As dark as it is, we all know how that went.
What?
What?
I don't know how that
That's
went. You haven't
actually
said
nuts.
anything about how that went.
Well, I'm sorry. When I got shunted into your head, everything was foggy. I'm starting to remember shit. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
But like your dad was like, I mean, there's a reason he wasn't around. And like he and I were up to some shit. I don't know what it was just yet, but it was some shit. Also, I spaced out for a while. How did you get your dad's sickle?
Somebody just gave it to me.
What do you mean somebody just gave it to you? That's not how that works. How did you do that?
There was a person in the
What
door.
are
At
all
this
these
point,
lore
at this
drops?
point, Aphelion is like fully spaced out, like just blanks 1,000-mile stare. Like at this point, just on the outside, but on the inside,
Jin's on the outside. Jin's like not even just tentacles. It's this. It's that. Just starting to like make up shit. That's what
Don't
happened.
want to.
You put yourself into like an internal space where you're now standing before Perry as this fennec fox, but instead of being made of shadow, it looks like a normal fennec fox, just with like a dark fur, like as if the shadow form is only when he's on the exterior.
Mm-hmm. Some person just came in the middle of the night, dropped it off, and then left. They were cloaked. I didn't get a look at them. I tried to follow, and then they were gone. What do you mean? This is his.
I don't know. I mean, it had some sort of like inscription on it. Is that not his? And you look at the moonsicle. You like pull it out in real life, like just randomly. You pull out the moonsicle, and I don't entirely remember what I told you the inscription said. I'm
Maybe
pretty
I
sure
have
you
it.
have it. But whatever the inscription was, nonetheless, coming back from trying to find that, you're in that space mentally. You pull out the moonsicle. Jin, in real life, he's like spacing out and he pulls out the moonsicle and is just like scanning over it.
Hey, what are you doing, man? You don't pull out a blade in front of this guy.
You hear Jin in your head.
Hey.
You like snap out of it and like the fennec, just almost like you blink and you're back out of your head. And he goes, Gindrith goes, no, it's okay to bring out a blade. I mean, I mean, it's not like it's a sword, and he didn't look like he was using it to attack me. He looked like he was just looking at it as if he was just bored of this conversation of you telling me all the different ways that I'll probably die if I cross the Chosen One.
Yeah, sorry. It's just he doesn't really normally do that. He doesn't just pull out a weapon at a random. That's more of
Sorry,
my thing.
No,
I was just trying to remember something.
I don't know why you're apologizing. You see that he pulls out 2 daggers, and they have like slick black blades with a black leather handles and steel for the hilt on the tip.
What is
and on the tip. And he
this?
just goes, "I have weapons too. We all have weapons. If we get attacked in the sky, we need to be able to defend ourselves. I don't understand."
Well, yeah. And he just normally doesn't just whip it. But what are these made of?
These, and he
Yeah.
like spins them. I don't know the exact material, but they're very strong. They're magical, but they're for defending myself.
Cool. Yeah, this is mine. And Jin pulls out his dragon's blade. Yeah, this thing is my baby.
Where did you acquire this?
A dragon.
You received that from a dragon.
Yeah.
And he takes that little journal out and flips through pages, and he goes, "Captain Vaughn never mentioned that you met a dragon. That's crazy."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What kind
All
of
right.
dragon?
Blue
Jin
one?
is looking around,
Am
looking
I-
at Aphelion.
if
Can
you're
I say
not allowed
this?
to talk about it, then don't talk about it.
Can I just share it? I mean, we're just talking weaponry here. It's just us.
He's asking Aphelion.
I mean, doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere as much. It's just a big blue one.
Yeah, we got from
Yeah,
what was her name? Starts with an N.
Come on.
Dude.
Do you not remember the dragon's name? Oh, come on, man. You guys bring it up once every 2 sessions.
I know. I don't know why it's like facing me on this one session.
Do you guys want to try to take a better look at the 2 daggers while he's got it in
Yeah.
his hands, or are you trying to are you doing it discreetly, or are you trying to really look at them?
Jin is just trying to really look at him. He just thinks they're cool.
Make either an investigation or an arcana check on both. Both of you can make this if you'd like.
Ooh, +2.
Neither of you
Same roll.
two have seen
Same roll.
these daggers ever in your life. They do look different from each other. Like they're not a pair that go together. One of them has like a sawtooth edge with this black pearl nested right in the pommel, and the other one is it's sort of got like a swirling like filigree up the blade, and it's more of a curved blade, and you don't know what either one does.
What the hell are those? They're so cool. They're so well designed. Is it Nara?
I do not know if it's Nara. What is Nara?
Huh?
The
Sorry,
dragon?
I was thinking the
Oh.
dragon. Jin is saying Nara like question mark at Aphelion, the dragon.
Oh,
Is Nara?
It's like just rapping, not just.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was right. Dude, the weirdest thing is I have everything written down but her name on this, but her name clicked. I literally have how Frederick was like I know where he came from, how tall he is, what he's made of.
Nara is
I don't know why I
pretty
don't have
important.
Nara written down. That's so weird. I was like, I'll just remember this.
I have it written down. Obviously.
Yeah. I don't know why.
but doesn't have the moon sickle that was bestowed upon him by a
Obviously.
hooded individual.
Obviously.
He goes, he spins and then sheathes the daggers, and you see that he flicks a coat around so you can't even see that they were there in the first place. Like his coat just covers the hilts or the scabbards. But nonetheless, he goes, if there is not anything else, like I said, please discuss with your with the chosen one and Mr. Winterlight what the actual plan is, because now you have me confused as to whether or not we're stopping in Galuvia or we're going over the Lacrasang forest. Unless I need to get back to the wheel.
We'll double check with them.
Wonderful. And you see that he takes the stairs to go back up. He doesn't like parkour his way back up. He takes the stairs.
Damn it.
You guys go down to the mess hall. Any conversation with Kelo and Drell is not happening yet.
Okay.
They're stuffing their faces. I'm gonna say you guys got to the bottom of the stairs.
Is Chosen One coming down to get food?
No,
with us?
she's still doing her first mate stuff.
Damn it, Chosen One.
She was just walking by when all that other stuff happened. Unless she wants to go down to the mess hall as well.
No, she'll finish her duties.
She's doing her duties. Okay. You actually see her
So
as you guys are about to
responsible.
walk down the stairs. You see her climbing the crow's nest to go find out what crow's nest guy does. And you see Bamboozle is like slowly flying up beside her as if he needs to be climbing a ladder instead of just shooting up to the top. And he goes, "Where are we going?"
We're going to the top. I have to know what this guy does.
Well, I mean, it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
You climb all the way to the top and you find him and he goes, "Is my shift over already?" "Oh, no, sorry, Miss Chosen One." And he like bows his head. And he goes,
No, you don't have to bow. Literally, just call me Mary.
"I will never bow again. I am so sorry."
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You see Bamboozle goes, "What?"
Yeah, same.
And he looks at Bamboozle and goes, "Oh, is this like your steed?"
No, that's just Bamboozle.
"A pleasure, Bamboozle." And he bows and he goes, "Ah, shit! No bowing! Ah!"
No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. I swear.
And he goes, "What can I do for you, Miss
Mary.
Mary? Not
Yeah.
Chosen One. But Chosen One. You are the chosen, but Mary."
Hey, yeah, Mary is okay.
Okay.
What are you doing up here?
"I'm keeping watch, making sure there's nothing approaching, looking out in every direction. See, being in the crow's nest, and I'm assuming you would know this because you're the chosen one and super smart, and you're just probably... I shouldn't need to... I'm going to stop explaining myself to you. If you look in every direction, you can see what's possibly coming, and keep a watch to shout down to the captain if there's any issues."
Cool. Hey, just checking. Good job. I've got my eye
Thank
on
you. Of course, Miss Mary is okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Bamboozle goes, "Man, are you okay? You seem stressed." And he goes, "I'm perfectly fine. It's just an honor to be in your presence, both of you."
Okay, yeah. Good job up here. Keep it up.
"Thank you."
She's gonna go back down.
When he says thank you, he takes like a big gulp afterwards. Just as you go back down the ladder, Bamboozle's slowly just like gliding next to you and goes, "What was that?"
I have no idea. I think the others are playing a prank on me.
"What? But why wouldn't they tell me about the prank? That's not fun."
Yeah, you should go ask them.
"Okay." And you see that as you're slowly climbing down the ladder, he just like flies
Am I
away.
still on the deck, or did I go downstairs?
You went downstairs before the other two did, because you were aiming for the mess hall. So I'd say at this point, you probably like walked down, Ben, because you were the first one to go to the mess hall. You probably walked down, saw Kelo and Drell just like digging into some food, and you just sat down without saying a word. Also started digging into some food. You guys, the three of you, were just silently eating at this table. Meanwhile, Jin and Aphelion start coming down the stairs, and as you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, just Bamboozle just flies in between both of you, and then like nearly goes crashing into the table that Ben, Kelo, and Drell are at, knocking Ben, your plate, like up in the air. But then like he flies and just like tries to catch it, and honestly, I'm gonna roll for if he catches it. He does. He catches the plate and then slowly, like it's on his head. He doesn't have arms. He has wings. He just has wings. So he catches it on a wing and then is like trying to like flap one wing and slowly glide down and give you your plate back.
Well, I'll take it from him.
He goes, "Why did no one tell me about the prank?" As Aphelion and Jin are walking over to the table now.
The prank?
Mary said that you guys were playing a prank on her, and honestly, not cool that you guys didn't tell me about it beforehand. As Valxis, you start coming down the hall, because you would have spent a decent amount of time like writing in your room. You start coming down the hall. You were writing too. Don't even with me.
Sorry.
So you guys come down the hall as Jin and Aphelion hit the table. Why did
Someone's coming down the hall.
no one tell me?
Anyways,
Ignoring that.
there's no prank.
He squints his eyes at you. I need you to make a deception check.
I think he's lying. I don't think Ben. I think in character, Ben's probably just like it wasn't.
I mean,
Is it,
calling her
you
the
know?
chosen one is kind of a. I mean, that's pretty much a prank. You can't like even if.
But
you,
he doesn't
even if
think
you-
it's a prank.
What does he think it is?
He's just like, yeah, she's the chosen one.
So you're saying Ben wholeheartedly believes that Mary's the chosen
Not that
one?
he believes. He's just like, you know, he doesn't.
pranking.
He's not like.
He's
It wasn't an intent to
He's just
prank
stirring up
Mary,
shit.
so we're not. He's not pranking Mary.
Okay, persuasion check then. Because you're still trying to convince someone of something that isn't entirely the truth. Hold on, I have to go look at Couatl's stats.
Still has a +5 into his charisma.
Hold on. Yeah,
Like, I
because
don't
Ben's
think
so
Ben
monotone
knows
it's convincing.
exactly
That's the
what he's
thing.
talking about.
Hold on, I have to go look up a Couatl again because I gotta remember what their fucking insight would be.
My guess is +3 or +4.
Insights of wisdom
Yes.
Uh-huh.
+5.
Oh,
They rolled a dirty 20. And he goes, "It may not be a prank, but it's something that I wasn't told about." What is how is Mary the chosen one? What does the chosen one mean?
Oh, that. Well, it's a secret.
Come on! You all seem to know about it. Aphelion called her the chosen one. The captain's calling her the chosen one. It's not really a secret if everyone knows but me. And Mary.
just learned about it
What are we talking about?
20 minutes ago.
Why is Mary the chosen one?
Mary's the chosen one?
Deception check. He rolled a natural 20, so I'm going to say it's a 25. I know you have a high deception.
Oh, God, no!
No!
He rolled a natural 20, and he goes, "Okay, I see. Everyone wants to lie to me, huh? Oh, young Bamboozle won't know what's going on. I see the way it is."
I tried to pull the wool. Oh, yes, she's the chosen one.
What does that mean? No, you're still, what does that mean?
She just is.
She's just the chosen one.
We chose her to be the one.
Is she like the group's leader now?
No,
No,
nothing.
no,
like
no.
that.
And
This is
what does the
democracy.
chosen one mean? Chosen for what?
I don't know.
I mean, it makes
First
sense that
mate.
you don't know because you don't look like you genuinely know.
This is very confusing. Looking between Ben and Valxis.
Jin, what's your reaction since Valks has showed up at the table?
Oh!
He just looks over at him, and looks away and keeps eating.
Dude, cold shoulder type shit coming at you hot.
He won't even get himself involved with this conversation, even though he also stirred the pot with this whole chosen
Dude,
one shit.
Bamboozle's looking at each of you in the face, just like rapidly fire. Like,
Um,
this is the most confusing you guys have been since I've been here.
Listen, it's Mary's secret, so you're gonna have to ask
She
her.
doesn't know.
That's because it's a secret.
No, but if it was a secret, she'd know, but then say she couldn't tell me. Why would she say she doesn't know? Are you calling Mary a liar? Why would Mary lie to me?
Jin is just like looking up at the ceiling now, like this is fucking going way too far.
Fine, I'll go ask her. And he just disappears.
Jin's gonna look over at Ben. Hey man, you You may need to get this under wrap because little one is not taking this well. He's not happy, and they're very smart. He's gonna prank you back 10 times worse.
That's fine, I suppose.
What? He's gonna have a prank war for 5 days on this ship? That's exhausting.
I've recovered from worse.
Yeah, you did have a cannonball hit you in the chest. That was crazy. Yeah, you're actually not
Thanks.
wrong. Actually, you know what? Maybe a prank isn't even that bad. Who gives a fuck? And Jin is gonna go back to eating.
Jin just like went through every emotion, just thinking about it. Like, no, like this is gonna be awful. There's gonna be a prank. What? Well, you did nearly have an entire cannonball-sized hole through you. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Actually, we have been through worse. This is, if anything, this is actually fun. Maybe it's not even that exhausting to deal.
Mary, you're outside, like moving on to the next person, and Bamboozle comes flying out the back door towards you. Mary!
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I did some research, and I went undercover, and I asked them about it, and Ben said you're keeping secrets, and that you know
Oh.
what it is, and that you're not telling me for some reason, but you told everyone else but me.
Oh, God. No, but I think I'm just gonna kind of roll with what they're doing here
But
because
why would they say it's your secret that you could tell me if it's not, though?
I have no idea.
What does this mean for... Wait. Do we get stuff out of this?
They gave me a special room. It's supposed to be the captain's quarters.
Are you the captain?
No, I'm just acting as first mate right now.
I don't know what that means.
It's like Captain Junior.
Okay. So you're just
Yeah.
you're just a small captain.
Yeah.
What does that make
So-
me?
You know, have you ever read a book about pirates?
I don't know what a pirate is, or I don't think you've ever given me a book about pirates, so I don't... What is a pirate?
Okay.
Am I a pirate?
So not specifically. So
Okay.
usually pirates,
Uh-huh.
when they're on boats,
Right.
they'll have a special colorful bird
Uh-huh.
on their shoulder all the time,
Right.
and it's called a parrot. And
Okay.
these parrots can talk, and they're really, really cool.
Can you show me what a parrot looks like?
I don't think I have a picture of a parrot on me or like a painting of one.
Okay.
I can try and draw you one later.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll show you what a parrot looks like.
So they can talk. What else do they do?
They fly. They're just kind of like a cool looking bird who like kind of hangs out with the captain all the time. And
So you want me
just-
to become a cool looking bird and go hang out with the cat man?
Bamboozle, I already think you look really cool. You don't need to be a bird for that.
Okay, but like how do I hang out with him? What do I...
Well, I mean, you're doing a great job. You were doing great flying around the ship and just basically like having the time of your life. You're basically
Okay.
already doing like all the cool
So-
stuff that parrots would
Okay,
be
so
able to
I'm a
do.
parrot?
No, you're like a parrot. You're already wonderful as you are.
Okay, so I'm a pirate parrot who isn't, but I'm me.
Yeah.
Salvageable.
Okay, cool. So there is no secret though.
No, not that I know.
So Ben
of.
was lying to me.
I have no idea what they said to you,
He said that you were keeping a secret about being the
Okay,
chosen one from me.
and I think that was an untruth.
Okay, so it's a lie. He lied.
Well, it certainly wasn't the truth because I don't have a secret.
You have no secrets? He squints
No,
at you again.
And
Insight
Bamboozle, are
check.
you okay?
He rolled a 12. About you have no secrets. So
I don't think I have any secrets for Bamboozle.
then roll a persuasion check.
Okay. surprise.
And he goes, I thought so. You'd never lie to me.
Oh no!
Oh no, dude! This
then-
is actually
he goes,
going too
okay,
far.
okay, I'm gonna go let the others know, and then I'll do my best pirate parrot job ever.
You're doing a great one already, buddy.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, bye.
She'll salute him as he flies away.
He just flies away. Downstairs, what are you guys talking about after Bamboozle flies the fuck away?
I put my plate back on the table and probably finish my food.
Okay. Draw went up and got seconds.
How does that taste, Ben?
It's a little. It tastes green.
Just all of it tastes green.
Yeah,
It's on his
foods
plate.
don't generally taste that different.
What's on his plate?
It's on his plate.
You're looking at like it's basic, totally unseasoned food. Like you see that there's probably some like cooked chicken that's just been ripped off of a chicken and thrown on the plate, unseasoned. Mashed potatoes that have no seasoning in them at all. It's just literally just someone took a potato and went, bah, and then threw it on the plate. And then an assortment of leafy greens, but most of it probably tastes like nothing. It just fills you. It's basic food, unseasoned.
What does blue taste like to you, Ben?
Blue.
Wait, what? You eat by color? Like,
Well,
There have been experiments about this. It's actually a legitimate thing.
yeah, no, I know, I agree. This has always been like my favorite thing.
I mean, I guess food's just kind of like I don't really have categories. I don't really know how to distinguish.
Does Ben
between...
have taste buds?
Probably, but you know.
Does he understand? Do they send the same signals to his brain?
I don't. I mean, I think they probably.
This is a character
are-
choice for you. I'm not making this decision for you based on what you are. This is a you
No,
make
I
the
know.
character choice.
Well, I feel like other undead things,
Mhm.
like vampires, they can't taste. So I think it would make sense for Ben not to be able to taste.
Sure, then Ben, go ahead and try to explain yourself through not understanding taste.
It's more of like a texture thing.
So what does blue feel like?
Um,
Would that be
blue
like
foods, but like things that are like maybe fluffy. Are there any fluffy foods? I'm not too sure.
Cake.
Have you ever
Has
had
Ben
cake?
ever had a cake?
I don't know. Has Ben ever had a cake? I feel like at some point over your many hundreds of years traveling, after you helped someone build a house, someone probably baked you a cake, and you probably took it, and you probably ate it. And for texture, it was just the texture of bread and the texture of frosting, or just sugar.
I feel like maybe it's just the slightest, just like the bit, only the most pungent things.
Like the sweetness,
able
the
to get
hardcore
through.
sweetness in a frosting probably did
Well,
a little bit,
how
but
sugar makes your mouth feel a certain way, or
Ben-
sour makes your mouth like that.
Ben can
That's-
salivate and react to different flavors, but he doesn't taste them.
yeah.
Like he can understand savory, but not differentiate the difference between beef and pork and chicken.
Yeah. It's all
So-
just green.
So sour can make him
Green.
like pucker up, but he doesn't taste different flavors of sour.
Hmm.
You just taste sour. Like
Mhm.
sour is the only flavor. Interesting.
Which is why it's weird that you said it tasted green. I don't I don't know where that's coming from.
Ben doesn't know.
Yeah,
he's
he's just saying he just says shit.
tastes.
Yeah.
Ben is like an AI
Mhm.
that you just kind of gave a bunch of text,
Hmm.
and he just
He's trying to pass the Turing test.
yeah. He's like, "Oh, I need to respond here."
Damn it. She's not down here. We're supposed to have a discussion of what we want to do.
Bamboozle comes and he goes, okay, so I'm a pirate parrot.
What?
Colorful bird. Can anyone show me what it looks like?
I think Ben.
Sorry, I just need a second. He gets sent up there to decipher if she's lying, and the first thing, and the only thing he says is, I'm a pirate parrot.
Ben will create a silent image of.
Yeah.
He had a whole different mission to come back with a way different response.
So you do that, and he goes,
But I'm
Okay.
gonna make it like a foot tall instead of no, or like 2 feet tall.
a big pirate parrot.
Oh my
A
god.
big parrot.
He looks at it, kind of flies around it a couple times, and goes, okay, and then just turns into an exact replica of the silent image, a 2 foot tall rainbow
no.
parrot, and just
Oh my
and it's
God.
just sitting there and goes, okay, so I was told that pirate parrots talk, so I'm talking now, and I'm supposed to hang out with the captain, so I'm gonna go do that. Also, why don't you lie to me? And then he flies away.
And Ben's gonna be like, oh,
Um,
wait, he's gonna shrink it down. I think this is what the size is supposed to be, and then he closes it away.
I've never really seen a
Drops a
bird that
spell.
large other than like a vulture or something.
I think I've only seen it in a book.
Can we try not to lie to Bamboozle?
Yeah, he's a kid, man. That's kind of fucked up now.
We are at
He's, like,
teen
so
years
innocent. He's
to
a
you,
teenager.
Jin. Yeah.
I just want to make the effort to like not lie, and if it's not possible to never lie. So I just want to be really careful when we do.
Daddy Affy doesn't want to leave any bad teachings to his son.
Well, I wouldn't lie about anything important that didn't need to be lied about, but I think the chosen one is rather harmless and seems to have been a net bonus for Mary, so
Vaxis, you're the
Yeah,
only one who knows
positive.
about the room.
About the room?
The rest of them don't know that she was given the
Oh,
captain's
right.
Mm, King Suite, Mary's King Suite.
Right.
So right now, everyone else, the only thing everyone else has seen is that, like, she's acting as the
helping.
first mate. He calls her the chosen one, and
Mhm.
Jin and Aphelion get the vibe from the captain. It's like she and Valxis make the decisions, but mostly her.
Mhm.
But Ben, the only thing you've heard about the chosen one thing so far has just been that, like, he let her off to do first mate duties, and then Bamboozle's like, "What the fuck is this chosen one thing?" So you don't even know all the harmless benefits that she's got so far.
well, I mean, he was up deck. I mean, I guess he
You would have seen her
They've,
going,
Get profusely respected and
yeah, you would have
bowed
seen her
upon.
going crew member to crew member and having them, like, salute her and, like, give her a
Yeah,
crazy
that's what
ton of
he's-
respect. But
that's what
Yeah.
I was kind of
Okay.
Mhm.
envisioning.
Kelo's just in the corner, just ripping into a chicken leg.
Just so that's out there. Just try to keep any lying to a minimum when it comes to Bamboozle. But so what's the actual plan? Are we going? So we're going to land in Galuvia, or are we going past? Like just slightly past and nearby into the forest.
I was thinking to just Galuvia and then traveling the rest of the way. But if we have, we can discuss that now. I mean, that was my idea. Was just going to Galuvia. But if you guys have different,
No, that sounds fine because it seems like that the last time there was your family's movement into the kingdom, they weren't entirely pleased.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
You guys, I
Yeah.
need Jin and Valxis to make me history checks.
Okay.
When was the last time the Empire invaded the kingdom?
Okay.
Oh.
Both of you know, recalling currently, if you go to Galuvia and you cross the bridge, or even if you go into that forest, you are not in kingdom territory.
Oh.
Specifically, Jin, you know more than anything, the kingdom has no rights over that forest. Like, that land is not kingdom land. The border of the kingdom ends prior to the
Right
bridge.
at the yeah.
Is that what this line is?
That dotted black, sort of like, or faded dotted line is the
Sort of,
border of,
yeah.
yes, that is the border of the kingdom.
It's
Whoa.
Wow, look who it is.
So I spilled my drink.
Okay. In front of all of you in the middle of this conversation as to whether you're going to Galuvia, Drell just knocks over his drink.
I'll start
Hey,
prestidigitation.
You
on the
all,
table.
you all right, Drill?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. My bad.
Is the food just that good? Were you just fucking?
Food's
Damn.
fucking bussin'.
Hit-
I
Yeah.
forgot where I was for a second. That's how
The food
good
is
the
that
food
good. You
was.
forgot where you were. Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
The food I just described as being unseasoned, just like thrown together mess hall food.
He is just in love.
really brought me back to my home life.
Honestly, you go back to like your Yolheim days, being like a monk in Yolheim, like worshiping under Yol. You probably just got unseasoned chicken and some like mashed up veggies for food all the
yeah.
time. 100%.
I probably had like some black peppercorn, but like that's it.
Zoned out a little bit, thinking about how your mentor used to give you this kind of food, and now he's off
like,
killing
a
people.
Yeah, now
And just
yeah.
had a freaking Anton Ego flashback.
Mhm.
With his little
I thought the food was pretty good
unseasoned
too.
chicken.
As in
It's-
prestidigitation.
Yeah, so he's
The
using
spill.
prestidigitation and cleaning up all of the spill. Slowly,
Thanks,
just
John.
recasting over and over again to clean up the spill.
My bad. So we don't want to skydive. We don't want to. We don't want to just.
You
want
want to just fucking drop? You're the only one with wings, you nut. That's all.
Valxis has wings.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't even
It's
have
easy,
wings
yeah.
all the time. Like,
Huh.
Look at
Because I
that.
just, they're not that noticeable. I see them all the time, so they
Meanwhile,
just
his
walk them.
chair at this table has some extra room on either side because the wings stick out a
Mhm.
little bit.
Mhm.
I mean, like, so is there even a port for us to land? It's at the next city, right?
You guys are going to be stopping at this. I mean, it was discussed to Jin and Aphelion, but you guys are going to be stopping in Uvdethis for like 8 hours for the koi to be able to like rest and eat and do whatever.
Oh, that's
And you
right, I
guys can
forgot it's a
deboard if you
dog.
don't want to deboard, and then it's going to take off again, and you'll have another few days to get to Galuvia, which there is a port.
Okay. I mean, what's the travel time for us to
Total
From
from
Galuvia-
Chrisville.
from Galuvia to Jin's home?
You're asking me as the DM?
Anyone who wants to answer me, honestly. I'm not really
It
biased.
depends on if you guys are purchasing animals or if you guys are going to be trekking it on foot across the bridge and through the forest.
I'd buy some fucking animals.
Rent or purchase?
Oh.
We're not doing this again. We'll do this when you guys get to Galuvia. We're not doing this again. It was an hour and a half last session, and then we decided, oh, fuck the airship. We're not doing this again.
Been here for 5 minutes, and I'm already gonna spiral us down this fucking rabbit hole again.
Listen, I really think it's in our best interest to just land in Galuvia and walk it in. Not a lot
Do
of
we
people
wanna,
are
like-
supposed to know about
Dude,
this.
Cubs is in his emo phase.
Dude, I know, he hit that hard.
You were just like head down, eyes up, looking through your hair at your eye line.
I'm digging the look Cubs.
Thanks.
The fucking. I mean, should we not even like rent an animal to go there? Do you think, Jin? Like, you just want to walk it? The good old
I
days?
would rather just. I mean, it'd be nice to get a wagon to get in there, but I mean, if we gotta walk in, we gotta walk in. I'm not.
I don't mind
Yes.
renting a wagon and animals. We'll just have to return
Yeah.
them to wherever. I don't know. It's not like a ride share program or. Like, I don't know how that works.
What?
Oh,
Shit,
oh,
my
I've heard of
bad,
that.
guys.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's
Shit, my bad. The
it's called,
fantasy ride share program. You know,
we literally
It's called Drowber, actually. Yeah, a lot of drow.
I thought it was called
Or
the way
like-
to Skyrim or something.
dude.
No,
you guys literally
Drowber.
forget that we
Drowber is what
actually
it's
hitched
called,
rides with the caravan.
There's a crew down like south called Drowber, and they just
it's
give
literally
people
just-
rides.
That's just a caravan.
No, it's different. It's just place to place.
No, it's
You can
different.
go to like a town.
Caravans caravans. You have to
Yeah.
find on the side of the road.
This
These
is
guys
like
you
in
know.
city. Yeah, these guys.
Yeah,
you
these
know.
guys you
Yeah.
like. They have a reputation, you know.
It's crazy
Right.
that you called it Drowber because. Never mind. I'm not.
It's a plan.
You'll see. No, you'll see the coincidence of it later.
No fucking
No.
shot.
No, you'll
shot.
see. You'll see. You'll see.
So you said we're
I definitely
landing
didn't
in
have planned Galuvia literally on this notepad to be a land that has the Empire's connection to the Underdark or anything that has filled with deep gnomes and fucking drow and
I don't believe that
fucking
for one
Duergar
second.
or anything.
So Drell's holding out a map and he goes, so Galuvia is where we're landing, right?
And then we're gonna walk into where I'm from.
All right.
We don't
yeah,
want to talk
that's-
about too loud because we are in a mess hall of other people.
What?
Well, they know where
But
we're
I
going.
can't-
They
I can't
work
say
on the
that we're
ship. They know
landing
where
in
we're going.
Galuvia.
They know we're landing in Galuvia. They don't know where we're going fully after that.
Right.
I was like, that's all I asked. All I asked was we're landing in Galuvia, right?
Yeah, that's
all
all
right.
we're doing.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Galuvia. It's just a funny word.
And then we'll go our way after that.
Well, we
Also,
could
we
get
have to
a little
land in
closer.
Uvdethis scene. If you guys
Uvdethis.
want Uvdethis.
That's the scene.
Don't know where you got those extra letters from.
I think I was thinking of Comethazine, the rapper.
Bro.
I don't know. I don't know why, but he's top of mind right now. We got to land there. We could land there for. Not we could. It's an option too. It's just the ship needs a break.
Wait, so I thought we were gonna do the break in Galuvia.
No. It takes
Wait.
5 days to get to Galuvia, but there's still a point in between. We got to give this ship itself a break at Uvdethis.
My fucking god.
That's really quick, man.
I know that's quick compared to what like the numbers we like drafted up
like
on
the
like
4
Horse and
plus
Pairs.
weeks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know those are quicker numbers than like the 4+ weeks that like God
Yeah.
told me about. But like, damn, I eat my chicken.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just an idea. Not an idea. It's something I'm just laying out there because the captain told me, and they could power through if you want, but the ship will stop when it can't go any further. So
We can. I'm fine with stopping and use that. Uvdethis.
No, I think that's a safe bet. I just honestly didn't understand like we needed 2 trips. So like,
What
we're
Jin's
just
trying to
gonna-
get across is that technically you could just go straight there, but you're risking
stop
the health of the ship,
Starving the
Yeah.
fish.
starving the koi that you're flying on,
Exactly.
starving and exhausting the koi you're flying on.
Exactly. And I am not an animal abuser, so.
Who said that?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, because
Well-
that would be. That's the alternative. If we don't do that, it's abusing the koi fit, like, because we're pushing it against its will. Right? Am I wrong in thinking that?
I mean,
Is
like
that-
me personally, I didn't think I did anything wrong. I was just asking a simple question.
he was
No,
just
I'm
asking-
not saying
I
that
didn't
you guys.
think this
I'm
was
not
like
saying that you
animal
want-
abuse. Like
I just don't get how we were just talking about how we need to give it a break, and then you made it about yourself being like an animal abuser.
it was just a jump to animal abuse.
Yeah,
that really
everything
just
is about me,
very-
Jake.
It was really just the. Well, we'd be abusing it if we didn't give it a break. Well, like, yeah,
Yeah, obviously. That's why
I know.
brought it
I'm
up.
pointing out the obvious.
just
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Mary, what are you up to during all this uptech? Are you just continue your duties? Like you've checked in with every crew member at this
I
point.
came back to chaos.
I think she would definitely be done as long as she like checked in on everything. She would go check in with the captain and just be like, I'm gonna go.
You check in with the captain, right? So you walk up to the captain and you've checked in with every employee, or every
Yes.
crew member, and he goes, "Ah, yes, Miss Chosen One, welcome. How was your rounds that you did? Is everyone in tip-top shape?
Yeah. You can just call me Mary. Yeah, everyone's doing their job, doing it well. They knew exactly how to answer me whenever I asked them. So
Okay. No one crossed
Yeah.
you? There were no tentacles?
no. How do you know about Steve?
Uh,
No.
So, because I don't want to lie to the chosen one, I mean Mary, sorry, your friend, the bodyguard, Jin, told me that if anyone were to cross you, that you would send tentacles out of ethereal nothingness to kill them.
Oh,
And then it also
Well-
described another 20 scenarios in which you'd use some sort of
Oh.
magical powers to murder whoever crosses you.
okay. So
not
first
torture.
of all, I'm not some kind of like mythical menace.
Of course not. You're
That's
the
really
chosen
just for
one. We've never.
self-defense. It's like I'm not going around just like pepper spraying people. Like if I had pepper spray, it's really only like a must use. So I wouldn't be doing that on your wonderful ship.
Okay, so do not expect any tentacles?
Not unless they are trying to kill us.
Who's they?
Anybody?
Is someone
I
out to
don't
get
know.
you, Miss Mary?
Not that I know of. I'm just saying I don't know why they would bring that up, and so
Okay.
I'm just trying to let you know. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
just
I
gonna like
understand.
not just yeah okay.
Do you want me
so
to put
you-
someone else on first mate duty for the rest of the day? Since you've made
yeah,
your
yeah.
rounds? Okay.
Yeah, if we could do that, I'm
No,
gonna
that's-
go.
Of course.
Yeah, have a moment. Okay.
You're going to go have a moment. Do you need anything?
No. I'm just
The
going
crew
to the
will do
mess
anything
hall.
you
No,
ask.
I'm gonna go talk to my little group.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Tip top shape. Yeah.
At this point, you see just flying out in front of you a 2-foot tall rainbow parrot comes and lands on like the banister in front of the wheel, and Bamboozle goes, "Pirate parrot reporting for duty, Captain Sir."
Oh, Bamboozle, you look great.
Yeah. Well, Ben
you-
said this is what pirate parrots look like, so
They're,
what?
would Mary be able to remember well enough to
I mean,
know
you
that?
probably know what a parrot looks like.
Okay, so she would know that they're not actually 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, you come from an ocean town.
Okay, perfect. So it's a little. You're just a very very large parrot.
What? How? Wait, what do you mean large? Ben said they were this big. He made a whole image and everything.
Oh man, they're really on one lately. Okay, so
I don't know what that means.
So maybe about she's gonna gesture with her hands like about this big, this tall, because I don't know if you could fit on someone's shoulder at that
He
height.
like gently glides forward and then poofs smaller so he can fit right in between your hands.
Oh, okay, way better. Okay.
Okay.
This is
Now-
like this is the equivalent to like Mary sending her kid off to get dressed before a wedding and needs help buttoning his shirt or a tie done, and then Ben sends him back with like buttons mismatched.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tie
yeah.
is tied
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
shoelace. Like he just comes back just fuck with. Just
He's just
Okay,
saying.
so I told your father to do your hair. He gave you a mohawk. Okay, wait.
okay.
Yeah.
While this is doing your hair, this isn't
Doing it the way it needs to be done.
You're not wetting the property.
Yeah.
I just have to do everything. Is what's happening today.
Okay, so you leave Bamboozle with the captain, and as you're going down the stairs, you hear Bamboozle go, "Okay, Captain, I'm here to hang out." and you hear the captain go, "I don't understand. You know what? It's okay. You're the chosen one's friend. We will hang out. This is the wheel." And then you get down. You open the door to go into the below deck. You guys see Mary approaching the table.
Hey,
Chosen one.
She's just gonna shoot a look and just be like,
Hey, chosen one.
I chose
Hey.
one.
"What is there to eat? I'm hungry. I've been working. What
Here,
have y'all
have
been up
this-
to?"
I got like all this chicken over here. You want
Okay.
some?
Yeah. You know what? I'll take some of that.
I give her a chicken. leg.
I sharpened my swords. Oh, spoke to the captain. I don't know if you've spoken to the captain yet. Chosen one first mate.
Oh my god.
But we may need to stop at Uvdethis to give the ship a break, unless you want to try and push the trip, but then we risk it just fucking stopping on us. So
No, we can totally stop. No, that's fine. As long as it's fine with the rest of y'all.
it is fine with us. Valxis also made it clear that if we did push it, that he didn't want to be known as a animal abuser. So
That's
Out of context.
probably a good.
Everyone
Yeah,
at the
it is a good
table,
thing.
very clear tension between Jin and Valxis.
yeah.
Valxis stands up and goes to the bathroom.
I declare.
On the spot? Okay, damn.
Valxis stands up and pisses his pants.
Valxis stands up and fucking shits himself.
He fucking pissed.
Power move.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
Valxis-
Valxis, you guys are discussing what you're doing, and Valxis just walks away from the table.
Okay.
What?
This is going great, isn't it?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
This is
Yes,
as fine as it can be.
Do
I
I
think for
do
the
I
most
smell or
part-
something?
No.
But I think this is a little bit of the reason why we might defer to you
No.
to speak to the captain on the group's behalf.
Because you are the chosen one. They
You are the chosen one, first mate. The first mate chosen one.
Oh, okay.
Jin is just gonna keep hammering on the title with a shit-eating grin.
It's very clearly stressing her out.
Yes, you are the chosen first mate.
And we told the captain how like you're so chosen that you don't even want to get on your
I
bad
heard
side
that. You
and
told
what you're
him about
capable of
Steve.
doing.
It was Ben's idea.
Yeah.
We told him about
Oh,
Steve,
Steve.
is what she just said.
Who's Steve?
Mm,
I didn't have Steve prepared.
I don't even know who Steve is.
Well, don't let him hear that
you guys have
because
seen Steve.
You guys have met
What?
Steve.
Yeah, y'all have met Steve. What do you mean you don't know who Steve is?
I just didn't know you named the tentacles Steve.
That's how I make it. That's how I call him.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, you,
Meet
like, it was,
Steve.
like,
Steve, and then it summons.
yeah, like she's literally calling Steve. Like
It's like
when
Chainsaw
we were
Man.
in the hunt.
Yeah.
When we were in, when we were in the
Steve!
hunt, she just said Steve, and then just all of that mess just poured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
But
can
yeah,
totally stop.
apparently we were supposed to like confirm and like double check with you that we're stopping in Galuvia and not moving further than that. Like,
Valxis comes back from the bathroom.
and like either you or Valxis has to tell the captain
Oh.
that
Oh.
that's the case.
Do
Like,
you,
Did
you
seem a
want-
bit confused on that.
do you want me to go do that now?
I just at some point
We have
it's
5
the first day.
You,
Yeah,
you just got here. You can eat and relax. There's no
Okay.
rush.
Yeah, just
Okay,
chill
cool.
out.
Like, what?
just chill out, chosen one.
Yeah, chill out, chosen one.
It's all good, chosen one.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
so
Like
yeah.
foot massage.
I give her a
chosen one.
hard like pat on the back, like it's all good, chosen one.
Cass, how fragile would you say Mary is?
She has a -2 in strength.
Oh no!
You take.
So you just slam
You
her
slap
head
her
in-
back. Her
Wait,
fucking
hold on,
arm
hold on,
falls
hold on.
off.
Drell, what's your strength ability modifier?
Oh,
It's possible.
Okay, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage
no.
as he hits
Good
you
job,
pretty hard on the
chosen
back.
one.
It'll probably leave a little bit of a bruise.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's.
Do you make a
That's
noise when I
fine.
slap you?
She tolls the dead on him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Dude.
Is it a spell attack or is it a save?
No, I'm just
Are
kidding.
you not doing it? Okay.
No.
That's
would-
weak.
I cast fireball on myself.
No, and she could. No, that would be 2d8 of damage. I don't feel like actually doing that.
Yo, cause another fire to the boat. I'm not paying this toll. I'm not
No,
paying
that's
the fee
your
this
job. I
time.
thought. Yeah,
Oh,
fire
that's
bug.
another thing you missed. Jin was in the crow's nest just looking around, and he couldn't see the forest that you set on fire, but he could see a large black cloud of smoke off in the distance towards that direction.
Hey, by the way, Drell,
Sorry,
there is there's still aftermath of that.
What are you talking about?
That fire.
Fire.
It's still going.
The one you started in the forest.
I
Who
didn't
knows?
start anything. I paid my dues. It's no longer my problem.
While that is correct, it's not a problem. There is
No, it's not
traces
your
of-
problem to
Spoken
solve,
like a
but you
true
did
dude.
He
create the
totally
You
did
did
pay
do it,
off
yeah.
the problem.
paid
Spoken
it
like
up,
a
yeah.
true
They-
aristocrat.
They said
Okay,
jail or
it's not
pay
your
up, and I
problem.
paid up. It's not my problem.
Got what you needed out of it, huh?
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm,
Yeah,
You
but
know, it's a
Anytime you-
great thing
anytime
that
you
things
bring up
cannot
any
be on
fucking
fire
fire
around
I
him
did-
anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. I paid it off.
It's a great thing that things can no longer be around on fire.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad it's no longer my problem.
my God.
Mm.
Okay,
Do you think
you guys
that
have decided
fires
you're
usually get names? Like,
true.
would it be
so-
called like the Great Empire Fire or Drell's Fire?
And by the way,
Corellian
what the fuck
fire.
are we gonna call ourselves? We've been traveling with each other for like a month.
The destruction of
You
Drell.
still want a group name?
I mean, we
Uh,
should. I mean, he. Is,
Hail Adventurers!
Hey, if we're gonna roll with this bit of the chosen one, she
So we're gonna push Mary to the front and just call her the chosen one?
I think it'd be kind of funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm here for it. All right, all in favor of calling us the chosen one, and then we push Mary
I
to the
Singular.
kind
front.
of like it, yeah,
Just singular, the chosen one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Mary leads, and then we talk over her.
yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Well, I guess speaking about being a group, Jin, no need to bring anything. You know,
Oh,
just a civil discussion. Why didn't you just get work for the Empire alone?
Ooh.
That is true and fair, but right now I'm doing this kind of work, so it's like weird. And then also there's kind of a bit of like a higher calling with this because we have to take care of like Jin's gonna look around the room, the lich. So as much as I would
Kelo
like to go
immediately,
off and go do that,
Not that he's here, but in his place, I'm gonna say Kelo stops eating, looks up at you, and goes, "We're not fighting the lich," and then goes back to eating.
I was gonna say, you really think like that's gonna be our duty to take that down? I mean, I get we've been getting visions and all that, so like maybe it is our duty, but like,
You said duty.
I mean
shit, you guys are gonna make me forget my really good thought.
it,
Shit.
it may not be all of our duty, but I do.
Write it down.
How do I explain? It's like ingrained in my people to like, you know, be a protector of evil. So like this is like
Protector of evil?
kind of no from evil. Sorry,
I was gonna
sorry.
say,
I was like
dude,
spaced out.
protector of evil
What?
doesn't sound
the
like you need
holy
to fight the
sanctum
lich.
and protector of fucking terrible things. We protect horrible things. we protect bad people. No,
So
I don't know. I mean, it is. I've been thinking about that too. It's just, I feel like that's like a later bridge to cross. It's just frustrating now.
enough.
As well as feeling
pivot?
different about it too. Because what if I want to come back to my village after this, and then really do something different? You know. So it's
Well,
just
Joe
like,
seems like a. Joe
Wait,
seems
hang
like he
on.
has
I'm
something important to
confused.
say.
I don't mean to like bring up your past, Jin, but like, didn't you like get banished from your town? Ah, shit.
The
All
worst
right,
timing!
I'm gonna fucking pivot. I'm gonna pivot. Guys, the chosen one. I think we could all be the chosen one's bodyguards, and Valxis can disguise themselves as someone else. So like, Valxis isn't even a part of our thing. That was my whole idea.
Huh? Sorry, I was really lost in this food. Repeat that.
He said the thing is if you push her to the front as the chosen one,
So
you
if we
all
do
call
the
yourselves
chosen-
her
if we-
bodyguards.
If we do the chosen one bit and we push Mary
Yeah.
to the front, we're all her bodyguards, right? But then they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, well, why the fuck is Valx's Winterlight with you? And our answer is gonna be, who? Because he's not Valx's Winterlight. He's self-disguised himself.
Yeah, but that would then require us
That's
to.
actually really clever. That's
You-
smart.
I
You
think
want
it's a
me-
win-win-win.
I like that. I like the idea
after
of having
all
her
this
being the
time-
most famous person.
the name
in
you
our
guys
group.
have come up with after all this time is a bit you made up to mess with Cass because she missed last session.
It would be that.
And now we're gonna mess with Valx's
Y'all
even
have
more.
missed so many sessions.
We're gonna make
What?
Valx's get rid of his renowned fame and
Cass,
just be a
all this
nobody.
means is the next session any of them miss, you have Mary absolutely fuck with them.
Oh yeah.
Just releases Steve on them in her sleep. Steve, get him.
Or we could just do the chosen few, because hear me out,
What the fuck?
right?
The chosen several because there's
Well,
more than
No,
I'm
no,
a
no,
one.
Think about this.
Chosen
He is a
few.
one. Yeah,
I'm
Ben
a
is
one.
a one. Yeah,
Mary's
Ben is a
now a
chosen one.
what?
Mary is now a one, and Aphelion. He's got that thing, that thing.
What thing?
So who's the chosen two and who's the
Wait,
chosen
what if
I
we
mean, that's
all
pretty
give each
special.
other?
Wait, so
Like,
Jin, what the fuck are the
adjective
rest
one.
of us doing here?
No, let's all call each other. Like,
Hey,
let's
come
all
on,
give
man.
each other
Are you
titles.
serious right now? You, me, and Kelo are kind of like the muscle around here. Let's not try to
Like,
hide
you're-
it.
But we're not the chosen ones. I think we would be the
Are
chosen
you
ones
saying,
if
like,
you
after
go.
chosen,
Oh
like,
yeah,
you're
we
like
were
one,
kind of
two, and
chosen
then
with
he's
the
one-
whole.
like you're
Actually,
one,
yeah. When
one,
you
and then
think,
he's
when you
one,
say
two.
that, it's running in my head, and I'm hearing what you're saying.
Well,
Like
so
when you
I'm the
said like,
benevolent one.
Yeah.
we're the chosen ones. Like I think it should be flipped, dude.
you.
What if we just call the group the ones, and then we all can give each other titles? So Mary can be the chosen one.
Oh,
Drum, you can be.
man.
You
Yeah.
can be the crystal one,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
or
And I'm the bloody one because I bleed.
The bloody
It's like
one.
Blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Valxis can be the blue one.
Wait, how many of us are there?
Well,
then
what
keep
about
on the big
Aphelion
one?
though? He's kind of
1,
blue
2,
too.
3,
Wait,
4,
why
5,
am I the
6,
chosen
7.
one? Why can't I have
Am
the
I? I don't.
Wait,
Wouldn't
oh
Valxis
my
be the
god,
royal
we could
one?
be like the 7 deadly sins. This would be so fucking
Do you
cool.
want to be green or something?
But like, okay, well, I don't think we should
Like-
give each
like,
other a
actually-
name that's
No,
based
no,
on
no,
the
no,
kind of
hear me
people
out.
in the
Everyone, shut
group.
the fuck up! God damn it! So, like, hear me out here. Drell is screaming at the top of his lungs. Drell is absolutely fucking screaming. Listen, we could all be the ones with a special title so that we're intimidating.
That's what Ben
Yeah,
just
but
said.
I don't think
yeah.
chosen ones are very
That's literally what Ben is trying to get across.
Like, somebody wrote. Somebody was just like, I chose that one. Like, if
What?
we're gonna have like a bloody one, and we're gonna have like a crystal one, I don't know. I kind of want a cool one too.
You
Yeah,
are
you're
the chosen one.
Yeah,
but you're the
what's cooler
chosen
than
one.
that?
You are the
What makes
chosen
me
one.
chosen is because you chose it.
Yeah, and then you can also kind of encompass the whole famous one too, because you'll be more famous because of how chosen you are. You know, of how
Oh.
great of a first mate you would be.
Oh,
We just
that's
need to find
true.
different words.
So instead of like,
so
instead of first
not
mate, you can
adjectives.
be
We want to
one
use
mate.
verbs.
One mate. One mate. I do like the idea of us being the blank one. I think it's pretty funny.
I kind
So-
of.
It gives us code names to say in battle when we're fighting people who we don't want to be
I have a
Maybe
good
the
one
tricky
for
one?
by.
Aphelion.
Yeah.
The dreamt one.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay,
That's
okay. Give Valxis his.
Yeah.
Give
Isn't
Valxis
he
his,
the
and we'll see
only
if it
one out of
sticks.
all of you that doesn't have fucking weird ass dreams?
I'm the only one who actually can't dream.
Everyone-
He
Have-
literally
have I had
doesn't
a
dream, and you called him the dreamt one.
Then maybe
None of
the
us know he
awoken
doesn't
one.
dream.
No, like you guys could have easily called him like the fucking starry one, or
Yeah,
like
that's
No,
what I
no,
was
no.
thinking.
But
Like-
that's an adjective.
the
I'm
like the
talking about- these are
celestial one.
verbs, like
The
chosen and
starred one.
benevolent.
The starred one. 'Cause he-
Benevolent is not a verb. Where did you get the benevolence as a verb?
Wait, are we doing verbs or adjectives?
Pretend it's a verb.
Would Valchus be the cold one because he's winter light?
You could easily
Yeah.
call him like
He'd be
the
the
royal
famous
one,
one.
or
He'd
the
be the
noble
famous
one, or the
I don't think
musical
we should
one,
call
or
him the famous one because then they're gonna really
Okay, we can
fucking
mix
figure that
adjectives
one
and
out
verbs.
fast.
Kilo's a big one. He's a big one.
I'm gonna let Kelo weigh in on that when he gets here, if he gets here.
I hope he does, because Jin really has an important question that it revolves to his dream and what he saw on that mountain. I really hope he is.
Who's the wait? If we call. Hang on. So, Valxis doesn't want to be called the famous one. No, wait. You said you
That's
don't
the
wanna call
rest of the
Valxis.
group. I haven't said anything against what you guys have shot names out. for
Valxis
me,
has said like
so-
literally nothing this whole time.
You guys have just been shouting names and like not
Do you
the
wanna
famous
do
one.
something-
All right,
so
cool.
Not the famous one, or like, like the little one, as like to like try to keep a low profile.
And because he's short.
Oh yeah, the short one. That's good. I like that one.
Fuck.
The big one and the short one.
Call
Mary,
it a short one.
you-
Maybe a
Mary,
bit more
isn't-
respected.
Isn't the chosen one better than the little one?
Oh.
I don't want to be the chosen one. Can I be the creepy one?
You guys
Sure.
are in the
Why do you
middle of
wanna be
You guys are in the middle of battle, and they're like,
they're
creepy one, go get him. And the
And then
enemy's
I-
like, what?
and then
What
I
do you
do
mean
this.
creepy one? She rips out a tooth.
Yeah, and then she's literally gonna say that. She's gonna say, and then I do this, and she rips a tooth out. She's like,
Did
see?
we
No,
tell
guys
Captain
see
I
Mary
changed
is-
your title?
God, every time.
That is creepy. All right.
And now what do I do with my
You're
tooth?
right.
Mm.
We'll stop calling you the chosen one and start calling you the creepy one.
Well, I mean, we kind of have to keep up the chosen one for now, but I mean, when we get off the boat.
Well, we can
No,
tell
but
them
by
to
the
change.
way,
But
Ben,
hard
if
pivot.
we
We still
told
have
them the
training
chosen
today.
one changed their title to the creepy one, I think they would respect it.
like as a whole, we're just called the several ones.
The several ones.
The several.
Why
No,
are we gonna
I
be
like
called
the chosen ones.
Why
I
the
like
several
it.
ones? Hear me out. If we're gonna just do the several ones, why don't we just do
Ones
the
of
several or the several or like just seven?
I think the
ones.
several sounds pretty cool.
The
Or
several.
the
If she
ones.
drops the chosen ones is up for grabs as a name. for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
group.
but that's a little, like
What if we just keep trading the
presumptuous.
chosen one?
It
Maybe
was
if people
presumptuous that
don't
you named her
choose
that in the
us.
first place.
No, that's different. But like, if we're
Wait, so
up
if
in
we
a
get
list of
rid of-
like different groups that people want to hire, and we're not the chosen ones, then it's kind of like an oxymoron.
My brain is struggling with the ones because it's a wrestling thing. There's currently like one of the most popular groups in the world in wrestling calls themselves the Ones.
I like
Pretty good.
the
And their
several.
tagline is "We the ones and you the twos."
Oh my gosh.
Bro, hear me out. We could be the boys. We could be.
Oh
the
no, that's a
seven.
copyright issue waiting to happen.
BOIC.
I like the
No,
several.
but then
That
that's
sounds
still copyright because that's
mysterious.
Warhammer copyright.
Yeah, so we're
No,
gonna
I
be
for
the several.
inclusivity.
No,
The
but
several it
no,
is.
still.
I like
What
the
does that
chosen
mean?
ones.
The chosen one.
I'm good with the several. I like
Fuck.
that.
Can we take a vote on this?
Chosen
Yeah,
ones.
that-
The several.
Jin is
Okay,
looking
one
at
for,
Jarrell.
one for chosen ones.
No,
two
no.
for
Wait, is that the
severals.
call for the? Hold on.
Okay,
Raise your
wait,
hand for
wait.
the chosen ones.
Oh, wait.
Raise your hand for the several. Wait, so Jen, are you just voting for both?
Jin is keeping it up and staring at Jarrell, upset that he didn't raise
What?
his hand with the chosen
What?
one.
What are you looking at me
Cass,
for like that?
Cass, I can't
We
see your
agreed
hands,
on
but I
What?
feel like it
What do you
doesn't.
mean
I
we
feel like I need
agreed?
to know what your vote was.
Why do I need to tie break?
No,
No.
just, but I
No,
want
it
to
was
include
pretty
your. I want to
unanimous.
include your vote.
It was pretty
I
unanimous.
couldn't see what anybody voted for because I have to turn everyone's cameras off.
Oh, right. We all raised our hand for the several.
Wait, why do you have to
Jin
turn
only
everyone's
wanted the
cameras off?
chosen.
My computer
your
is
computer
old and will
dies.
chug.
Oh, yeah. So literally, it was
Okay,
just
like,
Jin
when
who
we
raised his hand for
introduce
chosen
ourselves.
ones. Then everyone else raised their hands for the several.
That
So-
one's fine with me.
If we introduce ourselves, we can say either like we are the chosen ones or like we are the several. But like that's all like. It all
Okay.
depends, like,
So
what you
so I
want.
hope you both you guys understand with both names you're going to immediately be fired back with questions. What makes you the chosen ones or the several what?
Or, hear me out, we are the humble few because we're not humble.
You're also not a few.
The magnanimous.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fuse
I
3
like
to 5.
that.
There's 7 of you.
Like when people ask where the
Magnanimous.
several, we can say, well, I'm the benevolent one. She's the chosen one.
Wait.
He's the starry one. He's the winged one. He's
We're just a bunch of
big one.
dudes.
I like that. I actually like that one. I like that one.
The winged one?
one is
really
good.
brings out your one characteristic.
You're gonna say you're the winged one.
I'm the gem one.
Winged
It's gonna
one.
be
Don't worry,
it's gonna be
dude.
you're the winged one, and then Drell's just gonna poof out his wings. And they're like, wait, hold on.
yeah,
Hold
but the
on.
wings are made of crystals. He's the crystal
They're
one.
not crystals, they're sapphires.
Is Sapphire not? Oh, it's
Sapphire's
not.
No, it's a gem. It's not a crystal.
Gem, yeah.
The gem.
Gem
one.
one.
I'm a gem.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't stay a Dragonborn? Then what? You gotta change his name?
Yeah, we changed
Yeah,
it.
we'll change his
Oh
title.
my god. They're gonna call you the orc one.
And then they're gonna be like,
The green
what
one.
about that? What about that crystal one, huh? And then I'll be
God.
like, that was me. And they're gonna be like,
Nah, they definitely fired that guy and picked up
You
a
have
new
it in your
one
back
because they didn't
pocket.
like him.
You have it in your back pocket that you faked your death as like the crystal one, and then if you ever come back as like
The fanny pack one.
Honestly, guys, I was really thinking about this. If I ever had the opportunity to go back to an orc, I don't think I could because I did say Drell died, and that it's ironic that I was a crystal dragonborn with the same name.
Did you actually tell someone that?
I did.
Who did you tell that?
what?
Why would you?
Remember when we went
You're
to the church
crazy.
of Gil and all that shit happened? And he was like, I just had some fucking shout about some guy named Drell. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy. That's so
You
ironic.
mean the guy who was seeking out another god after y'all died?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's one guy. Everyone else, literally the entire empire knows you as Drell.
Let
And
me have
you
my
literally
fucking-
told the emperor and empress that you wanted to be turned, that you might want to be turned back into an orc. I don't think it's a secret.
Listen, man.
Truly unfortunate.
It just crossed
The
my mind
unfortunate one.
that I told.
So that's what this is. So you remember when you were going to ask Jin something and then you got so into the name thing you didn't ask him at all?
Hey, remember how when you said you were gonna make you forget?
No, he didn't
Why?
forget. The thing you remembered, needed to remember was the name thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So are you guys officially
Did
going
Mary
by
raise
the
her hand?
several? Is that your name?
I attended it.
Yes.
Does everyone
Is
know
it?
what their
Oh.
one name is? We have the creepy one, the benevolent one.
Oh, I'm the crystal one.
I hate it. Okay. So the bloody one.
Well, I don't want to be called the gem one because people are gonna call me Jim, and I don't want that.
Aphelion, what are you going by?
I guess the starry one.
Corey didn't even acknowledge me.
Dude, we sound
Power
like the
Rangers.
fuck. No, we
Well,
sound
'cause
like
you also
Kiss,
do moon
bro.
shit. So you could be a celestial
This
one,
is
but then you're
literally
not
how
a
Kiss like
celestial
named
being.
their characters.
So sick.
The celestial one. That's cool.
No, I like.
You're
the
not
dreamer.
you're not a
The
celestial.
dreamt is what he said, but I also
The
don't
dreamt.
understand the relevancy because the man does not
The
dream. So I
the
don't know where
dreamt
that
is-
came from.
Because like nighttime and
Bro,
stars.
stars.
The
it's all about
dreamy
star.
one.
Oh my god, everyone should be going for Aphelion at this point. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
Is there anything else coming out of this conversation besides your name? Because you were gonna ask Jin something and then you didn't do it.
I don't remember what I
Cool,
asked Jim
okay.
because he took his headphones
Elo's
off.
still
and
eating.
walked
We'll
You
wait for
did
his-
take your headphones
for his-
off and walk away right as he was about to ask you something.
Yeah, no, sorry. I, had to
I don't
get to go
remember.
to The door.
Well, fuck. What was it about? What were we talking about before this?
Going to
Yeah, what-
Galuvia,
this-
stopping, trekking on foot, and then
You're gonna
what
ask
you're
him
gonna be
about
met
if-
with in the forest.
If he since he was banned or banished.
Oh yeah, you said banished. Were you banished?
Oh, that's right. I was like, wait, Jin, not to bring up the past or anything, but I thought you were banished from your village. I thought like you couldn't do like all this freelance work back and forth.
Jin,
are
are
they
you
just gonna
confused?
really let you
Aaron,
back
are you
fuck
confused
stuff?
about what your backstory is?
A little bit right now.
You were not banished.
Yeah,
you
no,
were
I was gonna say
basically
he's
like
not banished.
so-
yeah.
so-
Drell doesn't understand it.
without
bro.
giving
Yeah.
away your entire
He
without
confused me. I was like, what? I
No,
wasn't-
okay, so without
Wait,
giving
why are
away-
you saying it so confidently?
without giving away your
Open
entire
the
backstory, without giving away your entire backstory, it got to a point where because Cain was the
Yeah.
chosen one. From Inocarus, Kane was selected as the champion of Inocarus, and he was sent out, and that's what your goal in life was going to be. And your parents and everyone in the fucking village was at the point of disappointed in you, and you like retreated into your own shell enough that like your existence there became like null. It was nothing. You were just like wasting your life away while everyone was still pissed at you because your ego let a cherished member of the tribe be murdered. And you got to the point where one night you were like, fuck this, and you packed a bag and left. You didn't say goodbye to anyone. You didn't leave a note. You just dipped.
Oh.
So his whole family doesn't even know where he's been for the last 10 years. They think he might be dead, or maybe, you know, he left, or someone got him, or no one knows where he's been for 10 years. He just up and left in the middle of the night to get away from being the disappointment of his family and a disappointment in himself for what he did.
Do you explain it like that, Jin?
Jin will go, I wasn't banished, I just left.
Oh.
Yeah, I just left.
But he
Damn,
did kind
my
of
bad.
explain that Kane was the one who was chosen because you let someone die. You've explained that
Yeah.
before, but
Yeah,
not in like
Jin's
vivid
explained it
detail.
I don't know.
I don't even know if they know I'm alive. This is gonna be crazy. And
Oh. Damn, my bad.
I
was
probably
under
owe a
different
lot.
impression. What?
no, hey, it's all good, man.
Are you gonna tell them what your family's like, by the way? Like what they do?
Just gonna say that for the last day of the trip.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah. He's just gonna get up and walk off.
Okay. Jin gets up and leaves the table. The rest of you are all left there behind.
Damn.
Plate number 3 of food. Homie just hasn't stopped eating this whole time.
You know, and like in the cartoons where it's like his cheeks are filled and they're all fucking shiny with grease, that's Drell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything specific before the rest of you separate and go off for the night? Okay. You all head to your respective cabins on the ship, and everyone watches as Mary goes over to the captain's quarter, because that's her room as the chosen one, and opens the door, and everyone sees the nicest room on a ship you guys have ever seen.
Mhm.
As she goes into her room and shuts the door. I'm assuming shuts the door, Cass.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone goes to bed? Cool.
Yes.
You guys can all long rest if you used anything. I know AJ used a silent image. You guys can change any spells if you're spell changer people.
Dude, I use so much.
I know, right?
What classes can even change on a long rest?
Wizards,
Wizards?
druids, clerics.
Warlocks.
Oh, I can change on a long rest with my spell.
A cleric can.
A cleric
so-
knows all
Yes,
cleric
a
spells.
cleric and a
as soon as you
druid
get
know
access to that
all
level.
spells of your level. When you wake up in the morning, you choose which of your spells which of all the spells you want to learn for the day or use for the day. So like, you could have Cure Wounds now, and then choose tomorrow to not have Cure Wounds and go use a different level 1 spell. You don't have to learn anything. You know all of them.
Yeah.
It's not like Wizards where it's learned, Sorcerers where it's learned. Warlocks get access
Bard.
to the entire Warlock list?
No,
So
I was going to say, I think they have to choose.
they choose every level up.
And they get to prepare some or something. I think. I don't
I
remember.
remember.
oh, I thought they were.
You get
prepared.
some with your evocations.
Yeah. I mean, Mary, you're a warlock. I don't think you change your spells all the time. I think yours are set in stone. Yeah. Sorcerers are set in stone. Warlocks are set in stone. They can change them on a level up if they want. Or learn new ones on a level up. But bards are also learned. Bards are like wizards, I'm assuming. Where you get to... Do you get to choose from
so.
anything every day, Cubs, or no?
Hmm?
Do you get to choose from everything every day, or do you have a select few you chose?
No,
and then
I
okay.
choose it when I level up.
Okay, so yeah. But clerics, druids can change whenever. But unless you guys all long rest, you wake up the next day, you're on day 2 of your adventure. Is there anything anyone specifically wants to do today? Anyone specifically you want to go talk to, have a conversation with, before we just speed run through?
Jin is gonna. Hey Ben. He throws him the armor that he needs to train in. We weren't done yet.
Just clap.
Jin's coming into this with a little extra fury than usual, Ben.
this workout is gonna be different. That's all you.
You guys get into a day of training. I'm gonna count it as 2 days of training, and Ben, you get a point of exhaustion because Jin fucking comes at you with an unbelievable fury that like you were not prepared for. If you do another day tomorrow, you will have another level
heart
of
attack
exhaustion.
and die.
No, you will have another level of exhaustion. Actually, you know what? No. If you rest tonight, you'll get rid of the level of exhaustion and be able to do another day tomorrow. But if you tomorrow go as hard as Jin's having you go today, I will give you from 0 to 2 levels of exhaustion. So you could do another 2 days tomorrow, but you will be a level 2 exhaustion. But nonetheless,
puts me at 7 days.
yes, if you were at 5, you're now at 7. Out of 10? Is that what I said? Or 14?
I thought it was 14.
14,
14, yeah.
because it's a week and a half straight of full day of lessons. Okay, anyone else doing anything, any conversations, anything?
Can I do a hacky sack performance tonight?
Sure, give me a performance check.
Specifically tonight because I've been yelled at multiple times.
Okay,
Have you?
so here's the thing. You bring up the idea of a hacky sack performance to the new
they're
captain
like,
because Meredith Fawn
"Absolutely not."
isn't here, and he's like, I don't see why not. If you're on your free time and you want to do a performance for the crew members who are in the mess hall, by all means. But what kind of, you said it's hacky sack?
Yeah, it's a hacky sack, you know.
Okay. Has the crew seen this before?
I mean, I think it's the same crew. I've done it before.
No, I mean, I'm myself in the Mary is the first mate. Are the only differences in the crew, as far as I'm aware. But nonetheless, go right ahead. You go downstairs to do a performance during dinner time, and here's the thing: you've done a performance on the airship before.
They're just not impressed.
You didn't change your routine at
not
all, and then the entire crew's like, oh shit, like he's back, he's gonna do something new, guys, he's gonna do something new, and then you do the exact same routine and they're like, we've already seen it, and you don't have anything else prepared, and then they just kind of go back to eating their food and ignore you entirely.
Not even like a clap? Like no one clapped during
I'll
my whole
clap.
performance?
Ben claps. Ben claps at the end of the performance.
Just forearms are just so like.
Yeah, it's like a
moving
slow,
short,
soft
so
clap.
it's just like.
Tired.
He's sore.
Ow!
Anyone doing anything else during this day? Specific conversations? Any one-on-ones you want to do?
Nah.
No one?
Does Jane still give me the cold shoulder anytime we're near?
Jin was training for
Yes.
8 hours today, and then if you went near him, he just kind of looked away.
I love Jin.
Homie took away his wife. What do you expect?
I don't know that.
Well, you do know that. Your sister
I
told you
don't.
directly to your face that's probably why Sheila's
Yeah.
gone. And then Jin
Oh, she
stormed
did.
out of the room.
Yeah.
Yes, the whole circumstances,
Oh, right,
you were
I
all
was there.
downstairs drinking,
That's right.
and then she brought it up, explained what the circumstance is. Jin went, the fuck? And then stormed out of the room and started playing with a knife in his room because he's pissed.
Oh yeah, and then I
To
went
be
up
fair-
to prevent everything.
Yes, and
To be
Fanoa
fair.
Fanoa tried to
fair.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, be fair. Go ahead.
Oh, shit,
She
that's
could have
right.
left the business as well.
She could have. She
Yeah,
still
but there's
could.
good money in
Way too
it,
much money.
though,
Are you
bro.
kidding me?
There's
Are you
good
kidding me?
money
This
in
is
it.
way too much
You're
money.
Yeah, go
Crazy.
see.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's
And
go
then-
convince Sheila to leave the Winterlight family business and see what happens.
Good money.
And then
Um,
Noah wanted to fuck with me.
Everyone's
Yeah,
It's
Fanoa was trying to appeal to Jin's anger and get something.
It would be fiscally irresponsible if you left.
That's
They didn't get to have that conversation. She just left. But yeah, so you were there. You were there when Vivian explained it in front of both of
Right,
you. When
so
he
I do
stormed
know
out.
why he's
You
mad at
absolutely
me.
know why he's pissed.
Got it.
Yeah, this
Got
hasn't
it.
been like a weird. I wonder why Jin's mad at me kind of situation this whole
It's
time.
been a very obvious,
Very plain and simple, obvious
Got
reason
it.
why he's mad at you.
Okay.
Okay. Another long rest. You can get rid of your exhaustion. If you want to go as hard the next day, you'll get 2 points of exhaustion. But if you go normal, you'll be fine.
Jin comes down the
Hey,
next morning.
hey,
Hey,
buddy.
man, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Can we take it a little slower? Maybe like
Half day
the
today.
Basics.
Yeah, half day. Sorry about that. That's just going through something.
Can
I was just
Dude.
projecting. That's my fault.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
my
holding
fault.
my mouse in one hand.
Can
And I
just
go to
join you
click
guys
on
for
to remove
training?
exhaustion. I'm like, where's my mouse?
Drell's trying to join you guys for training.
Oh, you want to work out with us today?
Yeah, man, I'd love to. I'm getting bored just doing nothing up here.
Yeah, we can work out, man. You want to get
Okay.
Bamboozle to come with us too? You can chase Bamboozle and fly after him. I'm sure he would love that training.
I
You
can't
guys-
fly that long.
You guys want Bamboozle involved in this?
Speaking of which,
He
was gonna
whistles
actually spend the
Bamboozle.
day with Bamboozle, but if that's what he's doing, then I'll go and watch their training session.
Okay, so this is an armor training session, and Drell doesn't wear armor, and they're not giving you armor to wear. But the idea is that like you know they've been using like pulled shots with their swords to like move around in the air. They're doing like laps around the ship so that Ben can get comfortable running in the armor, the weight of it. Ben's been like practicing casting spells while wearing the armor, so it's not restricting him. But Bamboozle comes into play, and you come into play, and now it's more of a how well can you move while someone's attacking you type training. And because you use fists, it's kind of like the perfect thing where like you're going in and trying to like punch at Ben, and he's trying to like protect himself utilizing the armor. You guys see that Bamboozle turns back into normal Couatl form, and his way of participating in this is by fighting. Like he hasn't been in a fight yet. You guys are putting him in a situation to want to fight. So he is now fighting in this situation.
Oh, right.
So he's not trying to kill you, but he is going to attempt to fight. So Ben, if you were to be proficient with the armor, what would your AC be?
This is where it gets spicy.
Good
We
thing I
might
got
kill
Revivify for today.
Bro,
Huh?
I hope we kill Ben. That'd be crazy.
You won't. We're not doing the actual
13.
damage. 13. Okay.
Yeah.
But if we did,
Okay.
That'd be
we
fine.
kill
So
Ben.
he keeps trying to go in to bite your arms, where you have like the leather protecting, and he keeps trying to bite you, and you're like moving out of the way deftly. Without rolling damage, Drell, I need a set 4 separate attacks. Just click the attack 4 times.
Ah,
He's not. You're not doing the
Ben?
damage.
bah.
Ben, okay, I have to go let my mom inside.
The 4?
That's fine.
Is Ben sparring?
One,
With
2, 3.
Ben,
four.
Drell said he wanted to be
Same time.
part of the training, and said, Bamboozle, you come too. And what they've been doing for their armor training is Ben's ability to like move in it, cast spells, do whatever. Now it's the protection portion. Now that they have these two here, and instead of Jin using his swords, he basically went like, Drell, go ahead and start punching. And
he's-
Bamboozle's
Ben is sparring 2v1.
yes. Well, he's not sparring. It's protect yourself. They're not
Okay.
trying to do damage. They're trying to land hits. You hit all 4 of those shots. It doesn't do damage, but it definitely does that like, oh, okay. I can't.
You're
Like-
pulling the punches just enough.
Yeah, but it's like you get like the witch breath, like when he hits you. As Bamboozle tries to go for like a couple bites and misses. At one point, right before Drell comes in with those punches, Bamboozle goes like he's pissed that he missed the bites, so he just wraps his body around yours and constricts you.
No,
And you get
no, no, no,
grappled. You get grappled
Bamboozle, no.
as Drell comes in with the punches. and then you're like grasping for breath, and Bamboozle unconstricts and goes, "Ooh, okay, sorry." Sorry.
Yeah, I think the grapple was too much there, bud.
Yeah, I don't know how armor works.
I don't know. I
like
kind of
coughing.
like the intensity, Bamboozle. Okay, that's
yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Are you good, Ben?
Yeah, I'm good. Let me just
Okay, I'll
get my breath.
stay back here and let you guys keep punching each other then.
Hey, good work, Bamboozle, though. Good job.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
and I give him a pat on the back.
Okay.
Cool.
He is
I wasn't sure if I
not
wasn't
weak.
sure if I wasn't sure if I was gonna kill him like Mary.
No, he is a natural armor AC of 19. You are not hurting this
okay,
thing.
sick.
And he has a strength of 16. You're not
Oh, I thought-
affecting this thing at all. And he actually he goes to like bump you back, and his bump against you was like a big dog headbutting you,
Oh my god.
where it hurts a little bit. But yeah. But nonetheless,
Supposed to get him in the nuts.
no, he's not trying to hurt him in the nuts. You know what I mean? He's not trying to.
And his
trying to fuck him up.
family jewels.
However,
Arms?
Ben, you do get hold on.
What would be the total damage? Tell me, Chief.
Huh.
Would we kill him?
No. No, never mind. No, but Bamboozle just watches the rest. Philion, he comes and like sits by you as you're watching the training after he does the constricting thing.
That was good. You did good.
Yeah, well,
maybe-
I've never had to fight someone before.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too intense for just practicing, but that was really good.
Yeah, well, you know. Hey, question. Yesterday they said you don't dream.
I don't.
What if I could make you dream?
What?
Well, like,
You
would
mean-
you want to dream if you could dream?
I guess it'd be something to try out. I don't know.
Or like, okay, hold on. Do you want to like counter prank? Like they were pranking, we can counter prank. I can make it so you get to enter someone else's dreams.
Dude, what the fuck is that? That is.
Would you want to do that?
Who's?
Say yes. Don't be a pussy. say
Anyone, what?
yes.
Anyone you want.
Say
Like,
yes.
like if
That sounds so
if there
much
was
fun.
someone who was like, you know, playing a prank on you, I can make it so you get to go into their dream for the next 8 hours.
How far does this person have to be?
How far?
Yeah, is it like somebody have to like?
Do we
know you
need
or something,
consent?
Like,
Well, no, so the person who I'm casting, okay. So
Oh, so
I
like
do a magic thing and it makes it so you can go into someone else's dream.
sure.
Like
That's one way to try it.
yeah, but like you won't be able to like move or do anything. You'd only be able to like talk to them.
Oh.
And you can also like shape the environment around you. So like you won't be able to like do things besides be there and like talk, but like you could also like make the entire world of the dream whatever you want it to be.
That sounds a bit too much.
You sure?
Chicken shit.
Not really, but
Are you sure?
I mean, you said
That
you've never
actually
dreamed
sounds kinda
before.
cool.
You
You
said you've
should
never
do it,
dreamed
dude. That
before, so I
actually
want you to
kinda cool.
experience dreaming.
yeah, but I don't want to like.
I dream all the time.
I don't want to like ruin somebody else's.
Well, why do you have to ruin it? You can make it better.
Can Drell walk in on this?
You're currently fighting that.
Fuck! I consent.
Take me into Drell's dream.
Do you want to do that?
Um,
He's not being quiet. You guys can overhear the conversation. Actually, you
Sure,
know,
I mean-
Drell, make a perception check.
Let's go. He's letting me do it. It's a normal one. Let's go.
17. Yeah, you hear, but like he was staying quiet for a little bit, but you hear, but you've never dreamed before, so I can make it so you can go into someone else's dream, and that's the part you hear.
Whoa. And I like slowly stop punching Ben.
just.
No, it's like I give him like full punches, but like I just slow down. Like
You see, Ben, you can tell very clearly that Drell's attention is now completely away from you. Would you like to try to do something in your armor?
Yes.
What are you trying to do?
I'd like to punch him.
Okay. Make an unarmed strike. So D20 plus your strength. You impact and it does nothing. Drell turns back and is just like, oh. And actually you pull your hand back and you're like, fucking never punched a bunch of sapphires before.
I was gonna say,
Jesus
bro,
Christ.
kinda tough. Yeah. My bad.
We could take a break if you want.
I mean, Did you hear what Bamboozle just said?
Did he?
Your passion.
I mean, I can make it. I mean, you can make a perception check too if you want.
What's your
I mean,
passive
Bamboozle,
perception?
I feel like I kind
My
of already
passive is
have
12.
been in one of
What,
Drell's
do
dreams
you want to make an
before.
active one?
No.
I'm sorry. Has who been one of? They've been in. Yeah, there's been multiple
Kind
people in
of,
Drell's
sort
dreams
of,
before. You have
kind of
been in
like
Drell's dream.
one time. So maybe it would be a little bit.
I had
hard to
mad
go
people in my
again.
dreams.
But when
before.
you went into his dream, you were able to like move around and do shit. This is
Yeah.
different. You weren't able to shape the dream. This is you shaping the dream. You could also, and he goes, I mean, okay, if you really wanted to, and this is why I didn't tell you about this part, you could make his dream awful.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, at this point, it's like for me, it's like a toss up between of like whose dream I want to like just like check in on, and maybe like Ben's or Valxis's. It's
Oh, you want to check in on their dreams?
kind of leaning towards Valxis a bit.
Does Ben dream?
Honestly, I don't know. That would be a good question.
Was
Maybe
that a
Ben knows.
DM question?
That was a
or-
DM question as to because I don't know. I'm
In
pretty sure Hollow
Bamboozle's
ones.
voice.
I'm
that's
pretty
what
sure
she
Hollow
said.
ones do have to sleep, and therefore they would dream. But I mean, yeah, okay. You just don't have to.
What
You just
now?
don't. Don't think you have to breathe. Right? Is that what it is?
I think I have to breathe.
What's one? There's something that you get as being on like a Hollow one that you don't have to do. I don't remember what it is though.
Eat? He doesn't have to eat, does he?
No, I don't know.
I
Whatever.
just don't age.
Yeah, it's just aging. Okay. Nonetheless, Bamboozle goes, okay, well, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. I can go offer it to Mama Mary. I bet she'd like to shape people's dreams.
Drell comes over very,
Uh-huh.
very slyly.
That might be a little bit better.
Hi, Drell.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Drell.
Or as you are better known, Uncle Dumbass.
Uncle Donut.
Thanks, buddy.
Do you want me to stop calling you that? You seem
I'd
upset.
Love it.
You
I'd,
want?
I'd
you
love
love-
if you stopped calling me that.
Oh, I thought you were saying you
Uh,
love being called that. I was.
No,
okay.
I really don't. And I give
Okay.
him finger guns as this whole conversation's happening. He's like, hey, Uncle Dumbass. I'm like, hey. So I heard what you were saying because
Yeah.
you're very excited about it.
Uh-huh.
You know, Aphelion.
What?
I'd let you go into my dreams. I think that sounds real wicked sick, man.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, all right, yeah.
You seem disappointed.
No, and I just
Do you want
turned
someone
around
else?
and go
Wait,
back.
hold on. Do you want someone else to go into your dreams?
No, I was just
It was
saying,
just
like,
affiliate. Oh, look
I
what you
was
did,
just
Uncle
saying
Affy.
if no, I
Look
was
what
just
you
saying
did.
if
Now
it
he's
was, like,
upset.
If it was like a thing of like, I don't want to like invade on them. I'm like, you can go into mine, man. It's fine. Like, I'm giving you permission. It's cool. You don't have to like fuck anyone's shit up, you know?
Well,
You can say no.
that is
Don't
a,
let
that is the whole thing.
don't let
but-
Uncle Drell pressure you into going into his
I'm
dreams.
just giving him the option. Look, I'm gonna go back and train with Ben. Okay,
Uh huh.
that's it.
Okay.
I walk away.
Uh huh. Uncle, sorry, Affy, don't let him peer pressure you into going into someone's dreams. That's not. You don't have to if you don't
No,
want to. I can go offer it to anyone else.
No, I mean, I'm just curious about like maybe like Ben's or like if.
Oh, so
Valxis's
it's because
dreams.
Drells are boring, huh?
No, it's because Drell. Well, Drell was talking about like not having anybody else's shit messed up, but like when I went and saw his dreams, like they were really messed up. So like that's.
Oh, so you're saying Drell has messed up dreams? Maybe I need to go into Drell's dreams.
At some point.
I could do it.
Probably.
I mean, if you don't want to do it tonight, I'll go into Drell's dreams.
Sure.
Okay. Is this you giving me permission to go into Drell's dreams?
I mean, you probably want to ask Drell.
Well, should I like?
his
Okay, should I like shape it as something, or should I just like see what his normal dreams are like?
Probably just want to see what it's like.
Okay.
It can get a bit messy sometimes.
Okay.
What? How many times do you see me dream?
Once or twice, and of that once or twice times, you killed a god. So.
So it was one time.
That is a crazy dream, though.
You did
I
have
can't
a
even
wild
lie.
dream.
That is a crazy
that one
dream.
time.
That wasn't even my fault.
Ben, you get another level, another day of training. Is anyone else doing anything today? Valxis, Mary, Jin?
Jin will probably go to a shower if there's one, because he probably smells like shit.
There is
later
not
in
a
the day.
shower. You could basically sponge bath yourself if you're lucky. You're on a ship.
I can summon a tidal wave for you.
Next town, man.
Actually,
Jin walked up to
speaking of
Philion.
which,
Can
technically,
clean me off in any way?
never
Next town
mind.
tomorrow.
Bamboozle, like hears that you want to take a shower, and he goes, "Well, they have like a big bucket, like a big basin downstairs. I can fill it with water.
I thought you were gonna
Yes,
say he
please.
turns into a shower.
He can dump 30 gallons of water total in a container, so he fills up a bathtub, and the water is clean and will not go bad.
Wait,
Oh, that would be much safer to
where?
do
Hang on.
than summoning your
Question.
tidal wave.
Where does the
Yeah.
water come from?
He's magical.
It's a spell.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
clean water
Bamboozle
fills
him.
up a bathtub. Clean water fills up a bathtub, and even after you bathe, the water is perfectly clean once you get out.
The spell is called clean water.
No, the spell's called Create Food and Water, and you get to choose. You can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range. So he filled a
Austin.
bathtub full of water.
We did that in Austin's campaign the other day. We call it nooch. We make nutrient bars. It's just nooch.
He could create. I mean, he can use
this.
this. He can use this spell to do more than just the water. He can create 45 pounds of food
Yeah.
if you also want food.
We're going
45
through
pounds of
hell
nooch.
right now in his campaign, and it's just we're
That's
surviving off
crazy.
of bars of nooch. Just pure nutrients.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Magic
Jin will
water.
bathe in that water.
So for 24 hours, there's now a tub full of water that will never get dirty.
Jin will come out, clean himself off, and then go to bed.
You guys just
All
see in
he'll
the
be
mess
doing on this
hall,
trip
all
is-
the tables are now covered in food, up to 45 pounds of just like random fucking foods that Bamboozle's seen
Is
Von
there
Adder
pizza?
make over the last like 2 weeks. Yeah, there's pizza.
Jin will eat his heart out and then go to
The
bed.
the chef at the mess hall is extremely happy that they get to take the night off.
Nooch.
Yeah. But you guys all done for the day? Valxis, Mary, you guys doing anything specific today outside of your normal just like walking around?
Just yeah, I think Mary will do the first mate stuff for like half the day.
Mhm.
And then otherwise, just big chillin'.
Just chilling. Valxis, anything today? No? Okay.
Chilling.
So,
She'll probably actually write a letter to her parents.
okay. I'm going to have you type up that letter and then tell me the contents of it, or like send it to me so I can formulate a possible return letter.
Can do.
Also,
I like that Mary sometimes has a southern drawl.
she is from the South. Austin, did
Good
you ever
choice.
send me the actual script of the letter that you sent out, or did you just send a letter?
Dude.
I'll
I
go
should
back
have
and look for
somewhere.
it, but yeah, I just have to remember. Nonetheless, you guys all go to sleep. Drell, in the middle of the night, while you're sleeping, you have a dream you've had many times.
Yo, let's go. I hate this dream.
Being on the battlefield, your first battle in the Battleforged range,
There we go.
your captain in front of you fighting, screaming for your aid. And as you're watching, flying overhead, a bunch of Aarakocra, you just see Bamboozle sitting in the sky, watching you. As soldiers, these Aarakocran soldiers, come flying at you, trying to stab at you. You dodge out of the way of one and look back up, and Bamboozle's still there.
Can I like jump up to him, climb a tree or some shit?
There's no trees. You're in a
Well,
giant battlefield at the base of the range.
Bro, let me do some acrobatics.
If you roll an acrobatics check that is over a 25, no. you like
Like,
jump
let me
in
do some
place.
acrobatics.
You jump in place and you look down and you're an orc again. And you jump in place and you're confused. This is a younger version of you, obviously, but you're like, your brain is now like you're still not getting that you're in a dream yet. You're just back home, and now Bamboozle's here, and you know Bamboozle, and you know everything that's happening in front of you. Your brain is not connecting the dots that it's a dream. And Bamboozle goes, "What are you trying to do?
What?
You're
Is
just
this
jumping. What do you? Watch out!" And then an Aarakocra comes flying towards you with a blade out, ready to strike. What, Tracy?
15.
Just barely cutting like a piece of your hair off your head. You, eyes wide, dodge out of the way of this Aarakocra as it flies by. And he goes, "Man, that was close. You almost got killed."
What the fuck
Is
are
this what you
doing here?
used to look like?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What do you mean, what am I doing here? You gave me permission. He just goes, "Wait, do you not? Oh, right. People who are sleeping don't know they're sleep. You're dreaming."
Do I wake up?
No. You're just like grasping the idea that you're asleep.
What?
You're dreaming. I decided not. Well, okay. Affy told me not to change your dream or shape it at all, so I've kind of just been watching this whole time. Is this where you're from?
Yeah, this is the Battleforge range.
Why are all these bird people trying to kill you?
This
Good
is
question.
what I ran from. And it's a wonderful question. One that
Are you gonna fight back? Because they're gonna kill you. Suddenly, 3 more Aarakocra fly down and land in front of you, spears out.
Oh my god, no, I keep dodging, I run.
Are you just running away?
Yeah, I try to run through them. Let me do some acrobatics.
Run through them?
Yeah, let me do some acrobatics.
Sure, go ahead. 23. You sprint towards the 3 Aarakocra, and you jump up, land on one of their spears, and vault off of it over their heads, do a flip in the air and land and start running. And you look over your shoulder, and Bamboozle, his place in the sky, doesn't move. It's like he's moving with you. Like his position never. It's like watching, like driving with clouds in the air, and the clouds never get closer or farther away just because they're that high up. Like that's what's happening with Bamboozle. And he goes, "Wait, where are you going? Don't you know those people? Are you just gonna let them die?"
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Drell starts crying.
Oh. Bamboozle goes, "I think Affy made a good choice saying this probably wasn't going to be a good idea." And you just keep running and keep bawling your eyes out. And you get into the woods to the west of the Battleforge range, just running and running. And it's a dream. You know it's a dream, but the woods catches up super quickly. Like normally, you ran when you initially left for hours, but you get there within a few seconds, and you're in the woods. And there's that young Aarakocra boy in front of you, stopped in an opening. His weapon on the ground. He's kneeling. Also seems to be crying. And you look up, and Bamboozle's like in the leaves of the trees. And he goes, "Whoa, who's that?"
Drell just is like, you know, still crying, trying to gasp for breath, just doesn't answer, like, just waiting.
Bamboozle's
watching.
looking around, and exactly as you remember it, but more vividly because now you recognize that you're dreaming and this is basically a memory. You see your captain sprint through the trees, screaming, "Don't worry, Drill, I've got you!" and brings down an axe over this boy's neck. Strikes the Aarakocra down in front of you. blood flying everywhere, and Bamboozle turns his head and like cringes a little bit. Whoa. And you can't help but keep crying. You fall to your knees. And Bamboozle goes, I should probably stop this. And then your dream just fades to being in a bar next to Jin. Food at your table. You're a sapphire dragonborn. The tears are gone. The terror that you were feeling is gone.
Cheers.
Yeah. You raise up a glass. Bamboozle's sitting across the table with like a flagon, but he's got like an arm that looks like a Couatl's arm would be, like a serpent, like a claw. And he's, cheers!
We did it, man. We fucking did it.
You guys did it! You saved everyone!
Yeah. Good shit out there,
Drell
Drell.
goes into the cheers.
Yeah. And then Bamboozle gets up from the table and flies out the door and is gone. And then you wake up the next morning and Bamboozle's not in your room. But long rest for everyone.
And just looks like a Picasso painting.
You wake up and you feel the fatigue of having been crying in your sleep. Like you got like the puffy eyes and you feel like you've gone through the emotional trauma. Yeah, you got the dry tears and everything.
I got a little sapphire gems coming out of my eyes.
That's not how that works. You're not cry gems. You have tear ducts.
There's a bunch.
Pulls up the fanny pack.
Oh, this money hurts.
Anyone doing anything with their day specifically?
Since today's the day they go to Uvdethis scene.
Yes,
it's been 3 days,
today, you guys tonight will land in Uvdethis.
Jin is just gonna chill and save his energy for that.
So you guys are taking a break day from training.
Yeah, he'll just kind of like. I think he'll probably just
Ben's
chill
gonna
at
wear
like
his armor to sleep.
Okay.
the front of the ship, just chilling by himself, just staring out the window, like not the
Aphelion.
window, but you know.
Yeah,
the view.
Aphelion, where are you at? I was gonna say he's gonna find you real quick, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, so you weren't wrong. That shit was fucked up. Sorry, my language. That was he. Oh my god.
No, the
What did you
honestly,
see?
the language is good. I saw lots of things.
I saw some guy that was like his leader murder a little boy in front of him. Like
I-
decapitated, head right off.
Did not see that.
And he was crying. Drell was crying so much. I felt so bad. I just wanted it to end. I felt so bad.
Yeah. It seems like that there's a lot of bad things that I think as a whole we carry with each other and just
Did none of you know that he used to be an orc?
no we need
Because it was crazy. He was like young and green and had this long black hair, and he was like fighting a bunch of bird people.
He's talked about that a little bit, but he hasn't really.
I never want to go in there again. Not without shaping it myself. If I can if you give me permission to shape it, I'll shape it going forward. But I cannot go in there like that again.
You won't need my permission. You're gonna need Drill's permission.
I don't know if I want to talk to Drell today. That man watched me watch him cry.
That's probably a good call. But it. Like,
Can I pick a different person to spy on tonight?
Good morning, everybody.
Well,
As Jin
actually,
comes down to get breakfast.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. So, does the person have to be like?
I love how he's going to
Physical?
a for this.
What do you mean?
So.
Oh damn!
Are you saying can I get into someone's dreams who isn't here?
Yeah.
Technically.
Would you be? So I have a thing.
Okay.
This thing. You
I
see?
have-
Let's start from the beginning.
I'm not entirely sure how to explain
Okay, wait,
it.
hold on. To be clear, I just want to make sure that you know this. Whoever's dreams we're trying to get into has to actually dream. Or else there's nothing to get into.
In my head, Perry, do you dream?
Perry's like, I mean, we don't. We just trance. I'm in. Like I'm you. I'm you. We're together. I'm part of you. We are one thing. So no, I do not have like my own step. When I was a living demon, yeah, I probably used to dream thousands of years ago, but like I've been passed down by your people for ages.
You know, things are keep on making even more sense every time we talk.
Yeah,
That's
well,
great.
you know, I mean, hey, we're learning about each other. We're gonna grow a bond. It's gonna be great.
Bamboozle. So that's gonna be a no.
Okay.
But
Okay.
But
I can get into anyone that I at least know. So like, I could get into Valxis's dad's dreams tonight. They don't have to be here.
If that's what you want to do, that's
No, I
you
don't
can
want to
that.
do anything. I'm just saying that the possibility is expanded. I don't have to like be in the room with someone, except for the person that's going into the like. I can make you go into someone's dream, and I have to be with you, but I don't have to be with the person whose dream we're going into.
I'm just gonna say this, but I for one am curious, like what may be in either like Valxis or like Ben's dreams.
Okay. Do we want to go in as like monsters?
No.
And terrify the shit out of them? Because we could do that.
I don't feel like that scaring them would be the best.
Okay, no scaring. Trust me, Drell's dream did that by itself.
Yeah. Huh.
Hi, Jen.
Hey.
Did you shut up at the table?
How did you guys sleep? Huh?
Everyone probably slept well except for Drell.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Drell doesn't come down, by the way.
Yeah, you stay in your room a little bit when
today.
you wake up. Yeah, you're like keeping to yourself. And he goes, well, if Drell doesn't come out of his room today, hey, I know why.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just saw some things that he was already dreaming about. Okay, I did not influence those dreams, except for I saved his life a couple times by telling him, look out.
All right.
He's dreamed some dark shit.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
I don't know. I've never been inside your dreams.
All?
I don't. Do you want me to
You
go
can
inside
give it
your
a go
dreams?
if you want. You can give it a go.
Do you want me to
if
go
you
in your
want.
dreams? Do you want me to shape your dreams or just go into them as they are?
Whatever you feel, little man.
Okay, so like,
Jin is fixing himself a plate.
Okay, if you give me permission,
yeah,
to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Bamboozle.
Wait, he gave me permission.
No, that's good.
Okay.
I mean, for Jin, you can actually. You're right here.
I have an idea.
When he can shape dreams, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. It seems like.
Yeah.
So, Jin, you probably want to set some boundaries for Bamboozle.
Nah. Let's see what happens when he gets in there. Trust me, I already know how fucked up it gets. If he wants to see that. He wants to see it, he can see it.
If you say so. Just, hey, if you wake up tomorrow and you're not happy, you cannot blame me. You gave me free reign.
I've already seen enough bad things.
Promise
buddy.
me right now you can't be mad at me.
That's a promise, Bamboozle. That's a promise. I won't be mad at you.
Shake my wing.
Jin shakes his wing.
Okay.
Shook on it.
Okay.
I'll make sure to come back early from going down to the tavern today. I just want to get like a proper bath. Like as much as the clean water is nice, you just want to.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
You want to get soap in there.
Yeah.
There's
I'm gonna
soap on
take
the
my
ship.
plate. I'm gonna take my plate and I'm gonna head back to like my perch. I'll see ya. And Jin is just gonna leave.
Anyone else doing anything today? No training, just chilling out. You guys are around like 7 p.m. I would say. Land in Uvdethis. Pretty standard run of the mill town. It's not really a city, There's not a massive port, but there is a place that, like, if one or two ships needed to land, they could land. It's actually kind of a spectacle that this ship is landing, because the koi ships, as much as airships are a more common-ish thing, especially in the Empire, the koi ships are more of a rarity. And there's a group of people gathered on the ground at the landing site who like come to watch the koi eat and like admire it and try to like whatever. And you guys deboard. And Valxis, are you disguising yourself?
Yeah.
As?
Um.
Unless you want to go with your standard human disguise.
Yeah, it'll probably just be the standard human disguise. It'll probably actually. Yeah, it'll just be the standard human one.
Okay. You guys, is everyone deboarding or is anyone staying on the ship?
Does Jin see Valxis come with us?
You see what is known to be the normal disguise of Valxis.
Jin stays on the ship.
Okay. He sees you. It's very obvious that he sees you about to deboard and then turns around and walks back to his perch.
Just see him 180.
Yeah, you see
Bamboozle has
Jin
turned back into a normal-sized parrot. Mary, are you deboarding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Everyone
follow
else?
the group.
Drell's
Anyone-
gonna stay on the ship.
No.
Drell's gonna stay on the ship? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. So Aphelion, Ben, Mary, and Valxis are leaving the ship. Okay. Where are you guys going? You guys going looking for a tavern? What are you looking for specifically? Place to drink? Huh?
If we want to find a place to crash for a bit, mostly just checking out the new place.
Okay. You guys find sort of like the hub of hangout is a tavern. It's not the nicest of places. This Uvdethis in general is not like super noble land. It's more like middle class. It's as middle class gets. This entire town. Not really big enough to be a city. Galuvia is a city, but this isn't really big enough to be a city. And you guys find a tavern called the Bottled Breath, where a red-scaled Dragonborn is currently running the bar. You guys get a round of drinks, food. Bamboozle is currently perched on your shoulder, Aphelion, as a rainbow parrot. Normal-sized rainbow parrot. Now that he's been adjusted for. And you guys sit down and eat. Drell and Jin, what are you guys doing on the ship?
Jin's gonna go check on Drell if he hasn't come out of his room at all yet today.
So Drell's been avoiding everyone.
You
but,
hear
like,
the
in
landing,
plain
Drell.
sight.
No.
Yeah, you hear the landing, Drell, and like that most people are deboarding, and that's when you like kind of like come out to be like, cool, I'm gonna be like the only one on the ship. It's fine.
So
and then
at
you
this
come
point-
out, and Jin's up on the deck, just kind of like off to himself. The only one who's still on the ship, that from the group.
Are you good, man? What's up with you? You haven't come out of your room at all today.
Yeah, I'm sure Bamboozle said something.
He just said you didn't sleep well. And
No.
He saw some things and he saved you.
Yeah, and Drell just like walks over to the edge of the ship, like hangs over like a banister. Like I get we're
Yeah.
landed, but like still just like
Yeah, you're still
looking out
enjoying
of the
air in a
view.
smaller town in the Empire with a cool breeze. A crowd below all fawning over the giant koi fish.
Jin.
What's up?
We've been traveling a very long time, or like not a very very long time. I can't.
Yo,
say,
we've been
like, I'm
traveling for a long time, Drell. I don't know why you don't think it hasn't been a long time, but we haven't stayed in a place more than a week.
Yeah, that's true.
I
It's just
want you to understand how nomadic we are and how this is like fucking crazy and not normal.
no, you're right. But like, I don't think we'll ever stop doing this. It's just
Nah, I don't think
Dude.
so either, man.
that dream last night and Bamboozle seeing it all. Oh god.
Yeah.
You
What
know
happened in
about
your dream, man?
I told you about the Battleforge range, right?
Yeah, it's it's kind of war fought. And
Very
I
little.
tell I
That's
tell
pretty much
Jin,
it.
I told Jin kind of word for word what happened in
In
my
the dream?
last.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get the whole dream. A
Wow.
young Drell in the Battleforge range, not wanting to fight, being attacked by Aarakocra, watching his friends and family get killed, and also his friends and family killing people. Him running off into the forest, and him watching a young Aarakocran boy who both of them just wanted to get away from this ceaseless battle and not want to be involved, and felt a sort of kinship over the fact that they both thought this was stupid, even though they were on different sides. And then his captain rushing out of the woods and killing this boy right in front of him, and acting like it was an act of heroism, even though there was no struggle, there was no fight.
And I just, that's where I stop. And then, like, I don't tell him anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, obviously that's why I left. The other thing is that, like, after my commander killed the boy, I pretty sure I killed him. Very brutally with my fists. I don't know, because literally I blacked out and then I just had my fist covered in blood and bruised and.
It sounds very similar, Jin, to how disgustingly decimated some individuals that Drell fought earlier in the campaign were, where he lost himself and literally punched his way through someone's head. Like you're kind of hearing that this was the first instance of that. Like, he snapped and fucking obliterated someone. He doesn't remember doing it. He just remembers coming to and just a bloody pile of flesh in front of him and his fists caked in blood.
Like that scene in
Like
House
that
of
scene
Dragon.
after the Branch Boys.
What
Well,
scene in
yeah.
House of the Dragon?
Where the person, it's during the wedding.
I mean, yeah, but like way more gruesome, I feel like.
That was pretty gruesome
This
in
is
House of Dragon.
yeah, it's mush. His head is mush. It's gone, basically.
I mean, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's pretty much that. That's pretty much that. It's pretty much that.
Yes, the Branch Boys.
Jeez, that's
It
the
did happen at the
Boys.
Branch Boys, where he punched a hole through someone's chest and absolutely crushed someone's head in between his hands.
In like an instant.
In an instant. like he hasn't done it in a long time. But you don't know, Drell, whether that's because you have a grasp on yourself or because no one's really ever been in that much serious danger since.
Bro, who knows? I'm ready for more PTSD moments.
Jin is just like
Yeah.
He just dumped all this
so-
on you. Jin, you're hearing all of this, and it's starting to make... I mean, up to you to interpret this as you will, obviously. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. But, like, it kind of trivializes the fact that you're so pissed at Valxis over a decision he didn't think would affect you, or didn't know would affect you. Meanwhile, like, your best friend on this ship is currently trauma dumping this massively horrific backstory on you, and you're like, I'm angry at this guy for making a decision for his betterment and not knowing that it would directly affect me. But obviously, Jin can be pissed. I'm not going to tell you not to have Jin be pissed. I'm not going to influence your mannerisms, but you are hearing for the first time. For the first time, you and Drell go back farther than anyone else here. You're hearing for the first time why he escaped to Yolheim and the reason a lot of the stuff he's done happened.
Yeah, sorry for putting that out there. I don't think I could tell anyone else. And the reason why I told you is because that little shit Bamboozle probably ended it in one of the nicest ways possible. Like, and he starts crying again. Like,
First time you've seen Drell cry in front of you.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. That is, hey, I feel really bad about that conversation at the campfire of, needing you to kind of clutch it up in battle. And I understand why you run now.
Damn, that's a
It's-
callback. That's like session 3 stuff.
That is
That
actually my
campfire
bad.
conversation. Damn.
Dude,
I had no idea. I thought you ran because you were just thinking about yourself. But when you put it like that, it
No,
actually makes sense.
that's why I mostly choose to run instead of engage, and I understand where we're coming from as far as this point goes. We're at a point where it's all downhill from here. We gotta kill this lich or whatever, however.
Or the world ends. Yeah.
Or the world ends because we all get these visions and no one else seems to know about it, and I don't know what's going on.
You
here.
guys start saying this stuff kind of loud, and you guys see that Kelo has just come up to the top deck, and he's only hearing this last part, and he goes, "We're not fighting the lich," and then he deboards the ship and goes and finds the tavern.
Oh my god, but why does nobody else know about these visions but us? Anyway, like, maybe I was like punching a fucking post. Like,
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
oh Jesus Christ. Oh, I win these. Oh no, I don't.
You start like you guys are like leaning over the banister and like just kind of like chilling as bros, enjoying the cold night air, and he just starts getting like frustrated and starts punching into this fucking banister until you literally punch down to your elbow in one hit.
Fuck.
Like your anger just fuck, and you take 2 points of piercing damage. Is like you have to pull your arm out, and you got like wood sticking out, like wood chips sticking out of your gems.
Fuck. Look. Maybe when this is all done, I got like clearly like I already put one thing on the table for me. Maybe as a group, I don't know how to bring this up to a group thing to bring us back into like a war to try to like break this up somehow, but like. Or, like, I don't even know how to, like, try to visit this because, like, the librarian told me that the war is still ongoing because, well, no fucking shit, it's gonna still be ongoing. Like,
Listen, man, hold on. And Jin will go run down and go grab a bottle of alcohol.
Get a bottle of alcohol for them. Actually, you see, it's like food and drink was produced by Bamboozle, and it needs 24 hours before it disappears. Like you can easily go get a bottle of like the magical alcohol he popped up as part of the food.
Check this out. This is what Bamboozle made, and this is high quality.
Oh,
It's pretty good quality shit. And you guys
fuck,
drink
Drell
your
turns
night
around and
away.
just fucking sits.
Yeah. Nah, it is my bad, Drill. That's fucked up. I'm really sorry. I was just a shitty friend to you. That's my fault.
It's not even your fault, man. It's just, can you be honest with me? Do you
Yeah,
think
man.
this war is ever gonna end? Do you think there's a point to me even wanting to become an orc and want to even live my heritage out because that's what I come from? Like,
It's kind of weird because I'm having the same thoughts as we approach my village of what's the point of me coming back? Like, would it have just been better off for them to just never see me again and just assume that I could possibly be dead and then just let Kane kill me? I mean, I already fucked up pretty bad and big in that way, but at the same time, I kind of want to come back to... Not kind of. I do want to amend things and maybe, I don't know, like, really try to figure it the fuck out. I feel like... Obviously, I'm older now. I've experienced more. But I don't know. I guess that's for you to say if you want to come back and save it.
it's just, look, no, like, it's not even if I want to come back and save it. It's just, do you think if we intervene, if the Winter Lights intervene,
Like, you'll actually make a difference?
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe. You know
like
what I
if
mean?
structure gets set up, if something actually happens, like,
They just kind of constantly fight over control of who rules the Battleforge range, right? Like that mountain set.
it's just the like peak of the mountain. It's just
Like, who gets to be at the
It's
top?
the mountain. Well, it's the mountains as a whole. Like it's a thing where the Aarakocra don't want the people at the base of the mountain to be like destroying the inside of their mountains, blah blah blah, and like vice versa, where it's like, no, these are our mountains, and we can do whatever the fuck we want, and you don't own these, and Why don't you get off the top of our mountains instead of us getting out from underneath yours?
I just don't understand what's up there that's so important to them.
Dude, I don't know. I'm from the bottom.
I mean, maybe we're just missing the context of it. Maybe in a weird way you could use this change of person, literally, because you're a Dragonborn now, to go see what the fuck is up at the top and actually get a better understanding. And maybe you could come down and lead some politics in it. I don't know. It's just
Honestly, I never thought about that.
I just don't get the fucking whole point of don't destroy the inside of our mountains. Like, it's not like the mountains are collapsing, are they? Like, I don't.
Well, like, the whole thing is it's like,
You guys are just mining.
Well, there's ores and minerals, so we're making mining tunnels, and their whole thing is,
you're getting resources.
It's gonna lead to structural integrity, and you're gonna fucking collapse our mountains. Don't do that.
Drell,
shit.
make a history check for me.
Yeah, I don't know this. That's as far as Drell can get drunk. I'm good at this.
6. As far as you're aware, and it's the first time you're really thinking about it, they didn't teach you or any of your peers what the other side's point was, besides it's our mountain, get away from it. So like, you don't even know why they are upset, like you don't know why they're upset. You don't know, like, you were led to believe like, oh, they attacked us first, and they've been attacking us, and this war's been raging for years, and you guys are gonna be the ones to end it. You're the generation that's gonna do it. And you're kind of getting the feeling now that, like, they're probably, like, indoctrinating people into this war, and there may not be a valid reason for it now, because it's just been going on for so long that now there needs to be a winner. Like, okay, you ever see that one episode of Avatar where, like, they have to go through the path and Sokka goes with one side and
everybody
Aang
has seen that episode.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
right.
stupid ass.
The stupid episode where it's like the savages
seen
versus
it.
the nobles, and they both came from a descendants of brothers, and it was like, well, this brother stole a sacred artifact from the other brother, and like in reality it was just they were playing soccer when they were like 4 years old, and one scored on the other, and now it led to generations of hatred for no reason.
Godforsaken episode.
No, I've never.
You
seen
do not.
Avatar.
You were never taught the legitimate reason. You don't know a legitimate reason as to why the war is happening. Like, now that you're saying it out loud, the idea of like, well, I mean, yeah, we're just mining underneath the mountain, and like they're living on top, and we're not even bothering them. Why is the war even happening? Like, that's the kind of, like, you're coming to that conclusion. Because it doesn't make sense. You're starting to be like, wait, the word doesn't even fucking make sense. Wait.
Oh my god, wait, I don't have this much intelligence. I don't think I could be a politician. Wait, actually, maybe I could.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Just give it a shot.
Nonetheless, you guys drink your night away. The four of you who went to the tavern, you guys doing anything specific besides just chilling out and drinking? Ben, Valxis, Mary, and Aphelion.
So,
I would say
Mary,
that the night before that Mary also changed Basil back into a spider because she missed how small he was.
Okay. Yeah, your little dragon that could perch on your shoulder is now tiny tarantula.
Now
Crawls
Basil
back into your hair.
Spood.
Yeah, spooder.
Spood. But yeah, what?
Would I know?
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, okay, I have a question.
Okay, I have an answer. Hopefully.
So, my magical lyre
Mhm.
has a spell,
Yeah.
and that spell
Mhm.
requires
Any components for a spell that comes out of a magical item does not require those components.
yes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's the whole point of
I
magical
eavesdrop.
items is they eradicate the need for material components.
no, we're just talking at the table. But Mary, I just wanted to have you weigh in on Bamboozle's ability to start like dream walking.
You can do what?
I can. Okay. So I hadn't told Mary yet.
Oh, no one told Mom. He's in trouble.
So I can. And he like puts his head down as if he's like a little kid who thinks he's gonna get in trouble for telling the truth.
You're not in
He goes,
trouble,
I
it's
can.
just-
I can go into people's dreams and influence them. And
Oh,
and
is there a reason you didn't want to tell me?
No, I just hadn't done it yet.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Okay,
That's
good.
cool.
And he like can't smile, but he lifts up his parrot head.
He doesn't smile. He goes, "It's cool, yeah."
He can't smile. He's a
Such
parrot.
good time.
He's a parrot. How is he gonna smile? With what teeth? You can't bend a beak into a smile.
No, it's just, yeah, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks."
Okay. Okay.
He sounds traumatized.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What are we
I wish
talking
I
about?
could do that.
What did Affy want to say?
No, I just wanted to.
Dream
sure that-
walking. What a cool term.
I mean, it is kind of what you're doing.
I mean, I
right?
can't walk in the dream, but I can call it dream walking.
I guess.
I can shape dreams to however I want them of anyone I want.
Oh.
I-
So if you wanted to like give someone a bad dream, you could do that?
Oh yeah, and it would actually hurt them a lot.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
god.
you only want like the reason I kind of bring it up a bit is just like to have like now that you can do this, to just be careful with it because it seems like a big responsibility.
Well, I only did it with permission.
That's good. That's
Good.
good.
Drell specifically said, "Go into my dreams," and then I
But,
did, and it was awful.
Oh gosh.
And then he details out the entire dream to the people at the table.
Oh my.
Great.
Ugh.
God, what the fuck?
I love
my
how I don't
God.
have to tell everyone because Bamboozle's telling everyone.
Yeah, he details out the entire dream. He goes, and then I got like so worried because Drell was crying so much that like I just decided to shape the dream, and we were sitting at a tavern, and he was drinking with gin, and he was super happy, and I left.
Wow, that's a lot. Bamboozle, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. Good.
Are you
Did
okay?
Did Drell say that that's something he dreams often?
Do you think I stuck around to ask?
I don't know if y'all had talked after.
Nope, he stayed in his room all day today.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh yeah, he's not doing good.
No, guys.
He's
we
back
need
at the
to
ship
go
right
back?
now with just gin.
Oh no.
Not the alcohol, right?
This is the
I-
funniest
well-
shit to me.
Whose dreams am I going into next, anyways? You know, Uncle Valxis, Aphelion wanted me to go into your dreams.
I was just curious. He asked and he proposed that I would be able to go and experience somebody's dream because I can't dream, and I was a coin flip away from either like you or Ben's.
Oh yeah, Ben. He also wanted to go into your dreams.
Wait, my dreams?
No, Ben.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you dream?
You know, I would.
What do you dream about?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
Are
now I'm
we going to
curious.
Williams tonight?
Well, no, I have to go into Jim's dream. Jin's dreams
Jin.
tonight.
Jim?
No,
He's in a
Jin,
different
no.
person's dream.
You guys were
named
talking about
Jim.
gems yesterday, and I'm like, now I'm saying
Gem.
gin and gem
Gin,
at the
gem,
same
gin.
time. 2 gems and a gin. Oh no.
Just parrot just starts broken.
You're restarting. No, Jin wants me to go into his dreams, he said. And then he said I could twist them to whatever way I want. So he told me he shook my wing on it. So,
That should be fun.
oh, it's going to be fun.
Oh. What do you have planned?
guess
I
it's like
cannot
you're willing-
disclose that information.
Oh, but
Oh.
I should say that if like you were wanting to like do your own little prank, then maybe like instead of like I don't know, just keep it like
What if it's not a prank? What if like I'm trying to help
Oh.
someone like realize their own internal truths?
then you can help them.
Okay,
just
cool.
Depending on how you feel,
What do you mean how I feel?
because how you feel is important.
About what? How I feel about what?
Anything,
Okay.
just anything that you're doing.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that if you were gonna prank Jin, I think it'd be funny to like
I'm
keep the dream like PG rated.
What do you mean?
That is actually a
Silly,
good prank.
Wait, what do
maybe
you
not.
mean by PG rated? What does that
Oh,
mean?
dude, this motherfucker has watched. I know what he's watched recently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What have I watched?
What does it mean for
I have
something
no
not to
idea.
be PG?
Like for Drell, like that was pretty. Like,
Well, I
violent.
didn't do that.
I know, but like I'm just saying that like that was pretty violent. If you do that for Jin, he might like that. But like as a prank to Jin, it'd
Why
be
do you
funny
think
to,
I'm
like,
pranking
not do
Jin?
that. Because you said you wanted to try something earlier for like a
Yeah, it
prank.
doesn't. Well, that was if you wanted to prank someone. What I'm gonna do to Jin streams is not a prank.
Then don't. It's just an idea.
Okay. Should I be pranking someone?
You don't have to.
Like, could I put like Valxis in front of his entire family in his underpants?
Sure. I mean, that seems pretty
He
funny.
says
but you're gonna
right
have
in
to
front of
ask
Valxis.
him.
No.
I don't know. Affy just said
No.
sure.
That seems pretty funny.
No.
That'd be a good prank, though, right, Uncle Valxis?
For- No.
Oh, you wouldn't want to dream that? Would actually, you know, what, better question. Would you do that as a if you could go into someone else's dreams, Uncle Valxis? Would you do that as a prank on someone else?
No.
Insight
lying?
check.
Are you lying?
Would you do that to prank someone else?
Maybe.
This is DM asking. Oh, deception. 10 plus. No, he doesn't get it. He goes, okay. Then what's your idea of a prank, huh?
Something that's not like, you know, a horrible thing like that. Like,
That's horrible. Did you hear what I watched last night?
okay, well, there's levels of horrible. Okay, there are degrees.
True.
What Drell is not horrible. It's traumatizing.
Right. So don't traumatize.
Yeah.
Ooh,
well-
then maybe I shouldn't do what I was gonna do to Jin.
We're gonna traumatize
What
him.
were you gonna
I
do
don't
to
know.
Jin?
I don't know what could be traumatizing.
What?
I was gonna try something, and if it was traumatizing and didn't help him, then I would feel bad.
What?
Mhm.
What
You
were
can
you
try
going to
whatever.
do?
I could try whatever. Okay.
You could do
Ah.
whatever you were gonna do in the first place.
Okay.
Jin can take it.
I mean, it's not like Jin's already not like a. It's not like he's not already upset or anything. It's like if anything, I'll just be distracting him from
What-
whatever's currently
what
upsetting
are you-
him.
Bamboozle, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
I don't trust you.
Well, that's a you problem.
I
That does sound like a personal problem.
no.
What do you mean you don't trust me? Did I do anything to Drell except for give him a happy dream at the end?
No, but you're
Then
you're
I
saying
should
that you're
be
going to
trusted
you
so
You
much.
don't know if it will traumatize Jin.
Well, because I mean, what if anything can traumatize anyone? Technically.
True.
Like, I mean, I could make you do one of your musical thingies in front of an audience, and then none of them claps.
Oh, that would be pretty bad.
I've heard it a lot recently.
Okay.
That's already-
Instead,
already
they
happened.
boo and throw stuff at you.
Mm.
Would that not be somewhat traumatizing?
What is worse to you, Valxis? Like if you play in somebody and like the people don't clap, or like if they're like outwardly angry, rather than like,
Probably outwardly angry.
Mm,
Oh.
noted.
We've given him too much power. That's
I
what
was
this
not
is what is
given
happening.
Given
any
him
power.
anything.
If you revoke
He-
my permission to go into your dreams, then I won't go into your dreams.
I do want you to try once.
Okay, but not tonight. Tonight's Jin's night.
Don't tell me. Just
Oh,
Don't
I
tell
won't
me
tell
what you're
you.
gonna- just
Oh, I
okay.
won't.
Can you tell me?
When I'm gonna do it? You want to go in with me?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
You guys continue drinking and everything for the rest of your night. You guys make your way back to the ship. I need a Constitution saving throw from Drell and Jin on the deck.
Let's fail. Let's fail. Let's fail.
Let's fail.
Let's fail. Let's fail. Let's fail. No.
Jin?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Where is it? I'm waiting. Oh, there it is. You guys both
dear.
get shit-faced drunk. Jin, you need to stop drinking because you're at the point of vomiting everywhere. Drell just keeps going.
Yeah, I'm done, man. I can't do this anymore.
You guys
go.
come back
It's fine,
aboard
man.
the ship, and you see the two of them in a drunken stupor at the front of the ship.
He's drunk.
And there's
Oh,
a broken.
pissed
And
drunk.
there's a broken
Oh yeah,
post behind
literally
me.
right next to them is just a giant, full dragonborn-sized hole just through the side of the ship, and you see that there's like a tiny pool of like blood, like dark blood on the ground, and you see Drell's arm has like wooden splinters still sticking out of it as he's chugging more of his alcohol.
I'm gonna go up and I'll
Are you
cast
still in disguise?
mending. Yeah.
Okay. You guys, I'm going to say you two make a wisdom saving throw. This is your ability to remember that he went into disguise before he left the ship a couple hours ago. You guys just see this strange man walk over and wave his hand over the hole in the ship, and it completely fixes itself.
What the
That
fuck
guy's
is
magical.
This guy doing?
That's crazy.
Bro, who is he?
Noticing that they don't know who I am, I'm going to then change my voice
Uh-huh.
to be somewhat gruffer.
Deception check.
And then,
It's just their ability to
Yeah.
hear the voice.
I hope you fail this shit.
What?
No, you guys
He
have
can't
no
fail it. He
idea
has
who
a
this is.
23.
You guys have
He has a
no
plus
idea who
8.
this is.
So, what are you guys doing out here?
What do you fucking mean? What are we doing out here?
We're
Well,
fucking.
it looks like you're
drinking.
pissed drunk on the top of a ship.
Yeah.
And
Mind if I join?
I mean, we're pretty much done here. We just got fucking smashed.
He's done here, and I took another swing.
Yeah, Ashton says that he just falls on his ass.
You guys need help to your beds?
No, I think I might sleep outside. Actually, it's kind of nice out here.
Yeah, no, we're good. What are you even doing here? Are
Jin
you
is just like
crew?
this, just sunken, just.
What's your name, crew member? What are you, the chosen one or something?
No,
No.
that's us.
No, that's
dummy.
you.
Wait, what? How do you know that's us?
Yeah.
Drop the disguise.
Oh, boo!
Come on.
All right, fun's over. And Jin picks himself up.
Yeah, whoa. What do you mean? Fun's over.
Hey, Drill. Hey, pleasure. Hey, pleasure. He goes to bed.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stop shit. I'm gonna like put my
Okay.
hand on him. I'm gonna,
Sure.
hey,
Are you
what do
trying to
what do
push
you
past
mean?
him, Jin?
It's just a shoulder. He just rolls it up.
No.
Fuck
Okay,
me.
no. I need a. This is contested strength checks. So and yours Hita is at
drinking.
disadvantage.
Booing him.
Just straight.
Oh my god. Let's
Straight
go.
strength at
Saving
disadvantage.
throw?
No, not saving throw.
Oh.
There's a strength check at disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh,
You try to like roll your
nice.
shoulder and he full stops you.
You just see this glare.
Are you okay?
No, dude.
been
I don't fucking get why you have to
drinking.
ask that. Yeah, I'm drunk.
I'm.
Drill in the background. We've been drinking.
Right. I can smell that.
Ugh, why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm pissed drunk. Like you are literally pissed
You
drunk.
can
Yeah,
also
man.
see it.
Oh my god, you smell. Did one of you
Yeah.
pee yourselves?
That
No.
was Drell. He
Oh
pissed
my
himself
God,
and then
you
punched a hole in the
smell
wall.
like
No,
ammonia.
I didn't.
Oh,
That's the gems. He's
like
just...
look, you're sitting in a puddle.
She looks down and you're sitting in the puddle of blood from your arm.
I think you need to get that checked. It seems like maybe your kidneys are failing.
No, it's just my arm.
He holds up his arm, and you see that it's just splintered wood all the way down the sapphires, with just like dripping blood off of it.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Do you need heals?
Huh?
Are you okay?
So you two are
Your
officially,
arm.
Aphelion and Mary, you two are officially like walking up to them, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not just Valxis anymore, it's you two as well.
I now have
Smells
the
like pee and
EMT
blood.
services after the cops were called.
Y'all smell like pee and blood. Who's broken?
What?
I can make them not drunk anymore if you want.
Oh my God.
They
Don't
usually
you
I
do
think-
that.
I
Oh, they
think
hate
we-
that? Okay, never mind.
I don't think they would like that.
Never
We
mind.
do that to
Definitely.
them tomorrow whenever they're violently hungover.
Maybe.
Yeah, like this is like the.
No,
the
I'll
good
let
time-
them be
this is
drunk.
the good- Yeah, no. Usually they like it going on the up end, but then once it dies down, then they usually hate it, and that's when you can do it.
Okay.
But like, on
All
the-
right, Bamboozle, let's go.
Never stop.
It's time to see some crazy dreams, buddy.
You're full stopped by Valxis
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
gonna go.
You try to
gonna
push past
fall
Valxis, and he
to it.
steps in front of you, and you can't push past him.
No one's taking this
Be-
bottle from me.
Can
Yeah,
we
we're
talk
gonna go-
tomorrow?
We're gonna go microdose. Be right
When
back.
About what? What do you
Not-
want to talk about, dude? There's
You're
nothing
pissed
to
at me.
talk
I
about.
can tell you're mad at me.
Yeah.
Okay, good
I'm
talk.
sorry. And then I don't.
Bro, do y'all need a mediator? And Drell tries
No.
to stand up.
There's nothing to talk about other than this is just how it is. This is just how our group's gonna be. This is what I just have to just sit here and accept until we get what we need to do done. This is the life.
Drell stood up by this point. Now
Mary
Hank
pushes him back
mentions-
down with a finger on his forehead.
Easy. Easily done.
Blink. No, stay there.
Ben, what are you doing during all this?
Just watch him.
Just watching from the distance? Okay.
Okay.
This is all your fault, Ben. For first line.
This is just how it is, Valxis. I don't know what you want me to say other than this is just something I have to accept. I'm just pissed at the situation. And it's just fucking life. I just have to do what I want to do after I do the bigger things I need to get done first. And if I can't see here and I die along the way, then that's life. And that's how it's just gonna be. So can I go to fucking bed now? Do we need to have this conversation other than this is what it is? I mean, I said it even at the table with Ben. I thought you'd kind of get the gist of I've come to just terms with this. It just sucks.
I'll step out of the way.
Okay. You stumble your way to bed.
Hey, later, Drell. Yeah, high five.
Later, man.
Bamboozle, I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing, and he
If
falls
I'm
down
good
the
at what,
stairs.
if I'm good at what, oh shit, oh no.
Oh God.
You stumble your way down the stairs. You fall down the stairs. You hit the ground at the
Gravity
bottom. Take a point of
understand.
bludgeoning damage. Make your way to
I
your
love
bed, Jin.
drunk antics.
Anyone else? Are you guys sticking around with drunk Drell, or what's going
Oh
on?
my.
Drell, can you just
way
show me
he's-
your arm?
What?
The way he's walking, it looks like he's fighting a battle against gravity.
Just
and
start
losing.
trying to pull out this big splinters from his
The
arm.
big split.
Couple of them come out really easily. Couple of them are real stuck in there under some sapphires. That are
Oh,
it's just
boy.
hard to get them out. You feel no pain, Drell.
I know I'm good, dude. I'm far beyond like existing right now.
It'll heal by the morning.
Anything else for anyone?
Bro, I thought I'd
I
find
take
the bottom
I
of this
take what's
bottle.
left of the bottle.
Okay.
Does it just refill because it's
No.
magical?
No.
Or how does it work? Okay,
It's
I
a
was
finite
curious.
amount of stuff.
No, Drell
Right,
does
because
not
there's
give up the
45
bottle.
pounds. Correct.
Drell does not give up the bottle.
How much of a fight does he put up for the bottle?
Oh, it's a fight.
I don't know.
bro.
Homie rolled like a 21 on his con save, so he's got that drunk strength going.
Give it to me. Give it to me. You want to fight me for this?
Contesting strength checks.
Nah, if I go to reach for it and he just
Pulls back.
grips hard and pulls back, I don't go for it.
No.
Good.
You guys all going to bed?
No, my bottle.
Everyone going to bed?
I'd like to cast
Yeah.
banishment on the bottle.
To
I'm
what
kidding.
plane?
It can only be cast on creatures.
I'd allow it.
What the
To the
fuck?
hell.
You should tell me what plane.
I think it's a random plane.
Well, I think I'm gonna let him fucking choose because he's got time.
What
He's got time on his hand. Usually it is a random. Well, is it? It's like a D100 roll if it doesn't have an original plane of existence. But fuck it,
What
I'm
if
gonna
it's
let
a
you
hell
choose.
bottle? But it's a creator. Oh, it's a Fey bottle because it's a creator.
True. True. Do you cast it?
Or how does conjuration work?
Do you cast it, Ben?
Sorry, my mom was trying to
You're good.
Where's
give me her laptop to fix something that doesn't need to be fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast it.
Cool. The bottle disappears.
Probably.
Mid sip.
Probably an alcohol
Mid sip
plane.
as I'm drinking, it's like. What?
But
How long does banishment last?
1 minute.
So you go for like a minute and you're just like kind of upset. Maybe you pass out and then after that minute just back in your hand while you're asleep, just like unconscious. It's gone and it comes back. Everyone goes to bed for the night unless anyone's got anything specific they want to do.
The dream.
Huh? Oh, agree. Is that what did you say, Mary?
The dream.
The dream. Yeah. Well,
That's
Jin's dream.
Sleeping on the deck.
Jin.
Oh Jesus.
Jin. You go to sleep
Oh,
in a drunken
Jesus.
stupor. And you don't realize when you fall asleep, but you do awake into a dream that you haven't had before. It's not filled with blood, not filled with paths to walk. Instead, you're in a dining room, sitting at a table. The table is set. There's 4 plates, 4 sets of silverware, 4 cups. One of them is in front of you. You hear a joyous scream in the distance, followed by laughter as it comes closer. Coming running into the room are a young boy and a young girl. Twins. Half Fire Genasi,
Ah, you son
half
of a bitch. You
ASMR.
suck dick.
I'm gonna cry.
They run around the table before
Not what I wanted.
they just start running in circles around the table while you're sitting there. What do you do?
Jin is just gonna. Does Jin know he's dreaming?
Nope, not yet.
He-
This all feels
God
real.
damn.
It's like any other dream where you're not lucid dreaming. This all feels
yeah, welcome
real.
to the bullshit.
What
fucker.
the fuck?
My
Well, no, this feels in this dream, in this world, your mind, those are your kids. You're in this scenario. The way dream, like I don't know if you've dreamt
I get you.
before.
I get what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's going.
Yeah, this is
like
life.
No,
This
yeah.
is life.
Uh,
And they're just giggling and running around the table. One's chasing the other. Actually, the little girl is chasing the little boy, and she's got like a it's almost like a toy bow in her hand with a little like
oh
dart type
God.
thing, being like, "I'm gonna get you!
Oh,
I'm gonna get
God.
you!" Chasing him in circles.
Jin will snatch up the boy and then hold him up like for a free shot.
He goes, "No, Dad, this is cheating! You're cheating! Stop!"
He's
And then-
dangling him by his foot.
And then the little projectile fires out and it hits him right in the chest, and she goes, "Boom! Perfect shot! Thanks, Dad!"
High fives all around. He's just high
he's like,
fiving.
"Oh."
Hey, nice
He's like-
shot. You scorming.
He goes, "When I learn to turn into like a moorbounder thing like Dad, I'm gonna be too fast for you to catch. Just you watch." And she goes, "Yeah,
shit.
right. I'll just do the same thing and then have the bow with me." And they're like arguing about it now as they're standing right next to you, talking about the future of them being able to turn into moorbounders.
Oh my God, is that like even a thing? Jin is like, is that like a thing? Is that gonna be genetics? Like, is that
And
is that part of my DNA? Oh,
walking
shit.
into the room with a platter of food to set on the table is Sheila. Slightly older. Big smile on her face. Behind her,
Is
her
this
little drake.
morning or dinner?
This is dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunset coming through the window. A nice golden red light shining through the window of this house. You gaze out the window. And you know, like, this is your land. Your home. No one tells you what to do. And you're happy. And as she comes into the room, she has the drake flying behind her, and sets down like a bowl for it to eat out of. And you see like peering, like there's a doorway into the kitchen, like an archway into the kitchen, and peering around the side of the archway is Bamboozle. And in your mind, you're just like, yeah, it's Bamboozle. Like, it's not weird that he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys let Bamboozle in? You've been leaving Bamboozle
The
out?
kids go, we let him in. He's just in the kitchen because we only have 4 chairs, and he also doesn't sit because he's all like. And
yeah, he's big. Yeah, he's big.
And
Jin's gonna
Bamboozle-
walk up.
Okay.
He'll
Okay.
help Sheila set the table. And does he walk by any mirrors or something to see himself?
Sure. Would future Jin have mirrors in his dining room somewhere?
I'm assuming he would just kind of let Sheila.
She probably put
decorate
a
the-
mirror somewhere
Yeah.
in this room, and you pass by and you see yourself, and you're in casual clothing, no armor, no blades at your
old?
sides. You're not old, but you're older. Like right now, you're in what, your mid-20s?
Oh shit!
This is you in
Yeah.
your mid-30s. You see that you have a nice goatee going on, with a 5 o'clock shadow going up the sides. Your hair is long, and instead of being tied up, it's out and down. There's no blood smears down your face. No scars. You're just a dude living a life.
That's crazy. After Jin sets the table, he'll give like Sheila a kiss and be like, "Why do you guys want to be like me? I mean, your mom has a dragon."
Yeah, but Dad, what if we could have a dragon and turn into a moorbounder? Wouldn't that be so cool?
It'd be pretty cool to go on adventures with Bamboozle, huh?
And then Sheila goes, well, honey, you know that I found my drake here as an egg. It didn't just appear out of nothing. I did raise it, and I'm not sure where we'd acquire more eggs for the children. However, under the eye of Anocharis, you could help your children become what you are, unless you wanted them to be more like your family.
I don't know. I mean, if they want to be like me, I guess. But there's some great people from my village. It's cool what I can do, but
you hear
I
a
don't think I
knock on
really-
the door, the front door of the house.
who's that? Who's here?
Sheila goes, I don't know. I didn't invite any guests. Did you?
Is it? I don't think so. And he'll go check. Is it Bamboozle?
No, Bamboozle's peering he's in the kitchen peering into your dining
Oh,
room.
right. He'll
Yeah.
open the door.
You open the door and you see standing in front of you with like a bag of like baked bread, Kane, Cassandra,
You're a motherfucker.
Kane, Cassandra,
You're such
and
a fucker.
a teenage boy who looks like the spitting image of both of them at the same time.
No.
Whoa, look at this. You're all grown.
Yeah, well, Dad still won't let me, try the stuff. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but I'm getting there. I swear I'm gonna win that challenge, and then I'll be the champion, and then Dad's gonna retire. And Kane does the thing
I'm
where
sure
he
you'd
rubs
wanna retire,
rubs the kid's head and goes, yeah, you're gonna make me retire.
Yeah.
How's it going, Jin? And he comes in for a hug.
Jin will hug him back, but he'll hug him pretty tight. He'll be like, hey,
Kane hugs you back, and then as you guys step back, goes, "You doing okay? That was
Nah, I kind of spaced on you coming by. I'm sorry. That's
yeah,
my fault.
no. Well, it's because it's a surprise visit. You didn't actually. I know you're forgetful. You didn't actually invite us over. We wanted to come
Oh.
see the place. Ever since you and Sheila, decided to go out on your own, we just wanted to see what it's like for someone to have their own place outside of the village.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, huh? You sit down, man. Just come in.
Yeah, he
And
steps in, and as he walks by you, Cassandra steps up to you with like a glimmer in her eye, and she goes for a hug as well.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing great. Thank you. Come on. And they go inside, and you shut the door and turn around, and Bamboozle's in front of you. And he goes, "I'm sorry, Jin, I can't keep this going. You're going to wake up soon." And then you wake up.
What?
And you're out of the dream. And you're hung over as a motherfucker. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yeah, damn, that's fucked.
Fog.
That's fucked.
Let's go.
I
Everyone knows
thought
my
Bamboozle
backstory.
was gonna witness just trauma, just people getting fucking murdered, and like just
This
grim
design.
horror. And he
No,
just
I think
did
he
the-
learned his lesson.
He did not make you do that, Drill. That was your dream.
No,
It was your dream.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
But
don't think
the whole
like,
point was he said he was going to shape Jin's dream because Jin gave him permission.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think that was his intentions. Like,
Yeah.
He was like, "This is gonna be sick as shit." And then he's like, "Oh my god."
That was crazy. Thank you, Corey.
You're welcome.
What a session. What a
Damn
session.
yeah.
I'm going to yell at Drew because Drew told me he was going to be back by 8 p.m. Eastern. And he
I
never
know,
showed
dude.
up.
No.
This motherfucker. I was hoping he'd come by because
Like, damn, you guys all wanted to do
Well,
stuff.
did he see the cave? Was what I was trying to ask.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Nonetheless, that's where we're going to end the session today.
Okay, bye.